Morning.
An awesome morning goes out to you, Sharon and family.
Miss Monica,
Yes, darling.
how are you?
I'm good.
Long time I ain't hear your voice.
I ain't called 2 mornings. Monday
Well,
when you was in Tobago, well, you couldn't hear me because you was on the boat.
Yeah, no, but I was listening.
All right, well, I called Monday. I didn't call Tuesday and Wednesday because I went to Mount Hope.
Warm to you.
You know, I just had my health issues. I was having short breath.
Oh, Lord.
So I went to Mount Hope and they keep me for a whole day and a whole night, under observation.
Yes.
You know how it is, girl. In this life, we have our ups and our downs, and yet still, we don't know how to behave. Go to the hospital, and they will get a touch of reality. That's all I have to say for now. Time short. Morning, boy. Kisses and love to him.
Yeah.
Good morning to you, Bruce. Good morning to your family, Pastor Google. Good morning. Good morning to your family, all the callers and listeners. My family, my children and my grandbabies. And to Remy, good morning. Good morning to Sister Seeley, Leader George and his wife, Mother Jennifer, Mommy Sauce, Oma and Olga, Miss New Village and the boat and Sharon, thanks for the time. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Miss Felix.
Amen, you get in.
At last. I got up since before 5 and I'm pressing. Hi, blessed morning to you, Boss Wayne.
Good
and
morning, my dear.
In the house.
He just right out there. They're fixing him up on TV.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
96 please this morning.
Sure.
Oh, sing unto Jah a new song. Sing unto Jah all the earth. Sing unto Jah, bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all the people. For Jah is great, and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Jah made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto Jah, O ye kindreds of the people. Give unto Jah glory and strength. Give unto Jah the glory due to his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. O worship Jah in the beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth. Say among the heathen that Jah reigneth. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteous. Let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar and the fullness thereof. Let the fields be joyful, and all that is in therein. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice before Jah, for Jah cometh. For Jah cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and the people with his truth. Blessed morning to you again and your families. Blessed morning to all of Trinidad and Tobago. Blessed morning to Mr. Joseph and his family in Canada. Miss Joseph in Boystown. Angie, good morning. Mommy Sauce, good morning. Wayne and Janetta, good morning. Morning to you, Miss Brooks. Morning to Mr. Iowa George and his family. All the 91.9 family. And as I always say to you all, don't let the guard down. Keep it up. Now is the time to be much more wise and watchful. Take care of your children and be safe on the nation's road. Blessed love. Hold on, please.
Morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Olga.
Morning, Bruce and Google.
Morning, my brother. Morning.
Why are the Grecans separated?
Where is that? What's the Google there?
Make a contribution now.
You be molesting me, eh? I make an appointment yesterday. As a press I get in, I said, thank God for that. He listened to me. If I was with a new callers, boy, oh God, I got to meet them and talk to them, yes? They humbugging me. Yeah. So morning to each and every one. Morning, Mr. Joseph. Hey, morning, Miss Bino. You know, long until lady. Good morning. And I go on with that. You know, I don't stay too long. And you're very early this morning. I liking that.
Thank you very much. And I hear before I come on in, but I was having a discussion.
I hear you are gone.
Thank you very much. I surprised myself today. Let me say good morning to all our online viewers. And of course, we up, eh? We up. Get on your YouTube. Get into YouTube on the search bar, 919 space, FM space, TV space, live. Get on your YouTube. I seen something here. I don't know if it's what I seen is what I reading is truth. Empress Alana, New Jersey. Lady Justice 1, Alkinson Jr. Stafford. Alkinson Jr. Stafford, what you talking about? Send it back for me, man. Which one you talking about, which? Corinne Thomas, Vernell Thompson. Yes, Trinidad and Tobago. You see it?
Did me favor?
I wonder. Caller.
I just called to tell you guys good morning, and have a blessed day.
Dear.
Okay, honey?
Thank you, darling.
Bye-bye.
All right. I just see Claire Iris logged on. Good morning to you, Claire Iris. Corey McEwen. Good morning, caller. Good morning. Morning.
Polly, I wish you all the best. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Pastor Google, morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me say good morning to Fonda Jeffrey. Angie, good morning to you, darling. Alicia Allman, everybody, look, they're just coming on one by one. Vroop, vroop, vroop. Foreign TTB, I know Foreign just be looking forward to his live. People just call me when they can't get on, they just get vexed, Call and start a quarrel with me.
I know there was, they had a little concern about the app.
The app? What happened to the app?
They said the app wasn't working.
Well, the internet giving a little so. But I'll talk to Trent and see if he make sure everything is up and running. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Felix.
Hey, morning, Miss New Village.
How are you, honey?
I'm there, girl.
Greetings to you and yours, Google. Greetings to you and us, Papa. That morning, greetings to you and yours.
Papa.
Teresa jealous.
I'm still upset.
Papa.
You have Sharon by you eating all
Teresa jealous,
nice food.
Well,
I love you.
He just said that and he went by Miss
Crossby.
He ain't say nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we give God thanks this morning for awakening us. I know going on YouTube, you might hear it in the back there. And start to get trained, I getting training.
From who?
No, but no going on YouTube there.
Oh, all right.
Watching all you.
Nice, lovely. And I see where you have it,
Yeah, right. So we give God thanks for this new day and let us continue, just trusting him. And all the family of 91, Miss Monica and everybody love you all. Trim, Maxime, and everybody love. And have a wonderful and a blessed day, because when the board gets more off, you can't get in. So I want to just say we give God thanks to the sick ones. God is able. To those who are going through sadness, that too will pass. Have a wonderful and a blessed morning. Love you all.
Thank you very much. We go to the break. We'll be back.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street919FM.com.
Check out Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited for all your funeral wants and needs. In your time of grief, we take care of everything. Services offered by Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited include burials, cremations, embalming, shipping and receiving of bodies globally, radio announcements, newspaper notices, fully air-conditioned chapel, provision of ministers, 24-hour pickup service, courteous and knowledgeable staff, a wide range of coffins and caskets to choose from, pre-planning packages, and so much more. Don't let the burden of death rob you of anything more. Let us be there for you. Come in at Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited, located at number 9 Jerningham Street, Peterborough in San Juan, or give us a call at 674-2071, 762-5154, or 222-2135, or email us at idealfuneralsanctuaryltd@gmail. We are also on Facebook at Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chagonas. Now definitely closing on August 1st. The biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts, and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nanu Kulfi, Papu's Gyro, and many more. It's the best time to shop at Farm India Expo. Now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st. Entry is absolutely free.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors. Chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpson's Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
All right, so Trinidad, Tobago, and the world, we are back. We are back, ready to get into the Express. And government loses CLF case. That's the headlines on the Express this morning. So, an application by the state to have provisional liquidators appointed to preserve the assets of CL Financial as it seeks to recover a 15 billion debt was last night dismissed by a High Court judge. Of course, I wasn't expecting anything better. Justice Kevin Ramcharan, presiding at the Hall of Justice in Port of Spain, refused to grant. Get in, please. I wasn't expecting anything different. Were you?
No.
Frank Sipasad, Kevin Ramcharan.
Right. Refused to grant the application following a hearing that lasted more than 7 hours and in which the application was met with strenuous resistance by two groups of shareholders. And what was the judge's decision for dismissing the application? It was filed prematurely since the state was unable to prove during the hearing that the board of directors, should its composition change following a special meeting of shareholders of CL Financial set to take place on Tuesday, would move to dispose of the company's assets.
I'm kind of confused.
What are you confused about?
What is the whole issue?
The issue is Clico Financial, people saying that they can pay the government for the assets. They have enough money, they have accumulated enough money where they can pay the government for their assets instead of the government liquidating it and the 1% buy it out.
Oh, no, understand. Okay, so 2% moving on. Woman gets bail in child cruelty matter. A woman appeared in court charged with cruelty to a child after she allegedly left an 8-year-old girl alone in a house filled with garbage. Shalene Baju, is it that?
Baju.
29, appeared before Couva Magistrate Sir Mongol Ramsaran, charged with cruelty to a child by exposing the child to harm. She was not called
upon to plead to the indictable charge laid under Section 4 of the Children's Act by WPC Henry of the Couva CID. Ramsaran placed the woman on $10,000 bail and ordered that she return to court on August the 15th. It was on Tuesday that the Couva police station was contacted after a female allegedly left the house without the child. Padlocks were allegedly found on the doors, and the semi-nude child was found.
I mean, semi-nude child, but how?
The child probably was either maybe in probably a panty and nothing else. I don't know.
Okay, and where the garbage coming?
Probably the house was filthy.
You know, and watch how she dressed up, you know. I wonder if that is her.
Sharon, anyway, when we finish with all these.
Well, look at this. A face a mother alone could love. Accused in court for fatal beating. A Point 14 man appeared in court yesterday charged with the murder of Kellyanne Clark. That's the same person?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is...
Yeah.
Who was brutally beaten to death last Tuesday. Wesley Taylor appeared before Senior Magistrate Rajendra Ramcharan in Point 14 Magistrate Court. The charges is that on July 11th, he murdered Clark,
whose body was found in the vicinity of the Point 14 hardware along Capiteville Main Road. Taylor was not called upon to plead. The charge was laid indictably by Corporal Stephen Forbes of the Homicide Region 3.
You know, I must commend the police, boy. To move in quick,
find
boy.
these days they're getting on, you know.
Yep.
To move in quick.
Yep.
I find these days. I wonder if it's because some adjustments were made.
In a new building.
Oh!
Yeah, special squad.
Oh, Joe. But Miss, I know.
Mr. Dillon has taken a very active
part in, I must commend him. And look, you and expect them to bring all the business outside and expose everything. You can't do that. You can't expose some of the... You have to be very... Sometimes some of the things are very sensitive, so you have to do your work properly before you do. But don't worry, we giving the police some high hopes.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
I want them to continue moving fast.
Yeah,
but it is interesting to find out why he beat this thing.
You see that girl?
You forget we had the
You
picture?
see me?
I want to see him.
I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, okay.
Right. I don't know our choices. You see, and we get vexed. No, I tell all you, I am not here to defend nobody, eh? More than the people who need to be defended. You see, when Dr. Rowley said the choices we make, we get real vexed. Plenty of people take offense. Oh, God! Lord Father, you know why you ain't give me no girl children? And my boys and them have to do as well as that and make the right choices.
Sharon.
So far, they're going good.
Let me tell you something, real quick. A lot of people make a set of noise about that, and you're supposed to know. Listen to me, there are telltale signs, early telltale signs. Boy. And some of us tend to be blinded by what we so-called love. It have early Google if you're in a relationship. And I rest down my glass here. Here what I see, no? And when the woman walk in, now rest down the glass here, she walk in 5 seconds after and start to make noise. Oh, they will leave the glass. I just keep my place in a order, you know. Hello, I know rest the glass here. I didn't even get a chance to get up. And then you going on? I am slowly but surely taking up my Georgie bundle, as my mother would say, and I'm gone.
Well, you can't live by me. I just quarrel for everything.
Listen to me.
Who put their shoes here? Who this? Who that?
When my mother started again, so I just bust a kiss on she.
I'll take it up and start to pelt it. I'll throw them in the dustbin.
Telltale signs.
Can't live with me. I just say, I don't know how Jakey does to make out with me sometimes, you know. I could be miserable when I really, boy.
Trinidad and Tobago, when Sean Felix vexed with me, let's get some good buffon on us, watch and tell she I still love you. You both how much you want.
Yeah, you ain't have me down pack. When I vex, I don't talk. My face is serious, I don't talk.
But you see, I can understand.
He had to start to flare like them fish.
I don't talk.
She's talking about Jakey. My little time with Jakey, I could say he has the same temperament in the sense of he like a clean place.
You see?
So when two people meet who on the same page.
Sometimes, boy, right now I like a going crazy, but I'm not moving along. Look at that, eh? My good child, well put together, well beauty. I see you walking with a man, look at the hair in your head, your pants hanging down, I seen all kind of thing. But I could tell you what food you eat yesterday. What is that? No, man. No. I glad my children don't do that, you know.
It's have a documentary. I will post it on the titles. wall.
Embassy kidnapping. Accused denied bail. And I know the fella. Oh God. Bail has been denied to the 34-year-old El Sikora man who is accused of kidnapping 2 Chinese nationals earlier this month, including, the driver of the Chinese embassy, who was snatched last Thursday and later rescued by police. The accused, Kwesi Bowen, stood before senior magistrate.
What are you saying, that it wasn't just normal Chinese that they were going to have? Is the Chinese the driver for the...
Yes, but you ain't following the story? Moving along, mom inconsolable at Hero Teen's funeral. Why did he kill my son? Why? These questions that brought no answer came in the screams of Sankora. As Euclin Sankora, the mother of slain teenager David Sankora, as she bawled in grief during his final rites yesterday. Sankara seemed inconsolable as she sat next to the coffin and screamed. This is which one? I'm trying to remember. That's the 17-year. No. I wonder. He now burying? No, man. That's the other one. No.
Okay. I know that they still...
David Sankaro, 17 of South Approuch, died from multiple injuries which he suffered after a driver of a pickup allegedly chased and struck him in
Approuch.
Yes, South Approuch on Sunday.
Yeah.
But they have the driver?
Yeah, they have the driver.
Right.
He gave up himself.
But he's a wicked man.
Yeah, he gave up himself.
What's the reason for that?
The young boy was defending a young lady that the driver allegedly was abusing. So the young man saw the driver allegedly abusing a young lady. He went up to the driver, said the driver, you can't be doing that. No, we do encourage that in this area. And
that was it.
The driver decided that he coming back. He tell him, I'm coming back for you. And he drive him, run him down with the van.
No, you see things like that, they should lose you in jail.
No, but when you...
No, well, he had to go through the case. He gave up himself.
I don't want to hear that he give up himself. No, they should lose him. I can't say what I want to say on national radio, but they should lose him in jail.
Oh, sir.
Because everybody head hot, right? Everybody head hot.
Nobody here thinking at all.
Don't think at all. Don't think about nothing. Don't study nothing. Just do.
But what the man who sheriff was talking about, who live in that community, and they chop him and they beat him up. He make a joke, a bad joke in the bar, and everybody in the bar turn and beat him up. And slit his throat and slit his wrist and all kind of thing. And there's a community, somebody from the community, somebody who live and grow up and laugh and talk and things, make a bad joke. From a community, buddy.
Shake up at Sports TT. 8 employees have been sent on administrative leave from the sports company of Trinidad and Tobago, Sports TT, and a director's appointment has been revoked. The move comes... So cameras in diplomatic center, move it. Camera here. No. Opposition leader Kamala Prasad-Bissessa is disturbed by reports that a 360-degree web camera was placed in the room in which she and Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley held their 3-hour meeting on Tuesday. CNC3 News reported last night that Prasad-Bissessa was alerted to a photograph of herself. Come now, man.
Prasad-Bissessa and the Prime Minister minutes before the meeting, which was circulating on social media and placed on the Prime Minister's official Facebook page. Prasad-Bissessa said people began asking whether she was consulted on having the web camera in the room or any recording device.
Analysis, no headway expected. There may not be any headway in the terms of compromise between, the Prime Minister and the opposition leader on the judiciary, and if there is one, it will be surprising. This was the view of political analysts yesterday, who shared with the Express their thoughts post-meeting between both leaders. Prime Minister presents draft code of conduct. I never should wait. Okay, no. Do not sexually harass members of the public or fellow members. Do not accept bribes. Do not enrich yourself or your family through the abuse of your office. These don'ts are contained in the draft Code of Conduct and Ethics for Parliamentarians of the Trinidad and Tobago, which Prime Minister
Dr. Keith Rowley presented to Opposition Leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa at their meeting on Tuesday. The code is intended to establish standards of ethical conduct and behavior for members of the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, the House Speaker, the Senate President, and all members of both the House of Representatives and Senate.
Yeah.
That's how they write it.
If you and I did do that, they'd come down and read. Oh, they can't read. They can't this. Big journalists doing all kind of. Anyhow, Flow offers VSEP. Telecommunications company Flow has offered all employees voluntary separation of employment VSEP package in a move to find ways to respond to the contracting economy and ensure the viability of its business. Workers were informed of the initiative yesterday. Around 700 people are employed. Well, I yet to hear our friends talk about the retrenchment. I wonder if they'll talk about that today.
Sharon. Oh, boy, I may say too much about it. I may say too much.
You know what I'm talking about? Right. Oh, God. Hey.
I never see more. They're charging all this.
I leave at 8. Aruka fire, no autopsy results yet. How did Anika de la Rosa die? Up to last night, the results of the autopsy were not available, but police sources said its results will determine the course of the investigation. De la Rosa died on Tuesday afternoon following a fire at 8th Street, 5 Rivers, Aruka. Her husband, 54-year-old.
Clifford Samuel was said to have sustained second and third degree burns to an estimated 70% of his body and hospitalized at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex, Mount Hope. Arguments normal. Speaking to the Express yesterday, residents of the area said De La Rosa and Samuel were heard arguing loudly with one another around 5:45 p.m. on Tuesday.
That her foot was severed?
What?
Google. Sharon. People walk away. Oh, God.
So
easier said than done, Bruce.
I know. I have been there. Walk away. It is better.
Walk away from love.
Walk away so you can love again tomorrow.
ID parades for Malabar suspects. Identification parades were conducted yesterday on 2 of the 3 suspects who are still in custody for the murders of Hafiza Mohammed, 57, and Vidish Subaru, 13. This was confirmed by defense attorney Farid Ali, who is representing all 3 men. Ali noted while the parades were conducted,
on the 23-year-old man and the 32-year-old man who are in custody, they were not positively identified.
But who identified them? Anyhow,
he did not note. Both of his clients have been interviewed and have opted to exercise their rights to silence. He said it was his information that the Homicide Bureau would be awaiting further instructions from the Director of Public Prosecutions on whether charges would be laid against them.
You heard his statements when they locked up her brother?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What he said?
He said that he don't want the public to carry out any to pre-trial, to leave him alone.
No, he can't stop that. He can't stop that.
He just leave his client alone.
No, he cannot stop that because you're innocent until proven guilty. But what about the dead persons? Didn't you ask for them to be their lives to be spared? You're just carrying on a discussion. Minister summons emergency meeting. After calls over several months for her to intervene, Minister of Community Development, Culture and the Arts, Dr. Nyan Gatsby-Dolly, summoned an emergency meeting of the board of the National Commission for Self-Help, NCSH, at her office last night. The meeting was scheduled to begin at 7 p.m.
Wait, have a little
juice.
When you when you open the story, minister summons emergency meeting, wrangling among directors, chairman.
Leaving that alone. Trinidad and Tobago has highest per capita rate of ISIS recruitment in Americas. The United States Department of State said yesterday that Trinidad and Tobago had the highest per capita rate of ISIS recruitment in the Americas. If it noted, though, that government remained a willing partner in the terrorism fight.
I was wondering.
River came down, but God is a Trini. One of the 24 limers who was stranded at Pool 2 Coral River on Tuesday admitted he did not heed weather reports, but felt their rescue could have been a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Among those stranded was an 11-month-old baby who, along with others, had to be zip-lined across a 25-foot, 7-meter. You know, we were hearing about the weather pattern. And all you choose to go Coral River and then you want to talk about rescue should have come earlier?
Nobody expecting to hear they had to go and rescue nobody in Coral River.
What the hell are you doing there? Water. Rain going to fall, water go come down. Giving people a set of excessive, unnecessary work to do. Vex with me, all you could die is all your business.
But Sharon, if it is any weather pattern passing us, right? Remember the northern range would always get more rain than the rest of the country.
Them don't know the left from the right, know the north from the south thing. What are you saying?
God is a Trini.
Yeah,
they say God is a Trini.
God is a Trini. That's it.
I should have said that.
Well, they're starting to abuse it now, no?
Look, all here, those are some of the stories in the Express this morning, eh? So, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know what's going on. My whole thing is, and then when you finish now, all you... What's going on here? Come on, man. Right.
So, Bruce, you say walk away.
Yeah.
Big man ain't walking away, man. You insult me. You know Sharon mouth had to tell you something out of the way. You had to push it back in she place.
But you put me back in my place, sir?
But Google, listen to me. Let me tell you something. I was with a woman older than me, right? And she told me, she said, you know, it's a woman's biggest strength?
Her mouth.
Her mouth. A woman will tell you what she need to tell you to make you feel how she wants you to feel. You understand? It's up to you to react. Since she tell me that, arguments have been null and void. When I get vexed with something, I say, look, you see me? I ain't going through that. I agree. I'll go watch you and tell you, baby, I love you, you know. All that way you telling me there, all that vexation not going on, I love you. And just take a little walk. Listen to my music. Something. Why get vexed to the... Ain't am I getting vexed to the point where I feeling like I could hit you? Better we part ways, brother. Because I will hit you, and then I go end up in jail while you outside having a time, and I lock up behind bars. I ain't able with that. It's quite all right.
Yesterday, Sharon.
Yeah?
Yesterday.
I read in here only money I see in here. I get confused.
What money you see in there now?
Huh? That's all. Real thing going on. Hi. Which one you want us to touch first? The code of conduct or the disturbed by camera in meeting room?
I want to talk about the camera. I want to listen about that camera.
Okay.
Just now. Which one is it, the camera, Oliver?
Or the code of conduct?
I feel the code of conduct is more...
Okay.
Juicy.
Buy some Andrews.
Feel more juicy.
Buy Andrews.
You know why?
Why?
Because clearly people like Parat, Moonilal, and clearly those people have Dr. already know what he's talking about when he is draft up that he has drafted code of conduct.
Well, let me tell you, this one short, so let me just give you it quick before the ads come up. Kamla Prasad-Bissessa is disturbed by reports that a 360-degree web camera was placed in the room in which she and Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley held their 3-hour meeting on Tuesday. CNC3 News reported last night that Prasad-Bissessa was alerted to a photograph of herself, Prasad-Bissessa and the Prime Minister, minutes before the meeting, which was circulating on social media and placed on the Prime Minister's official Facebook page. Go on the Prime Minister Facebook page. Prasad-Bissessa said people began asking whether she was consulted on having the web camera in the room or any recording device. I am very disturbed. That would have taken place without consulting. At no point was I aware that there was a camera there, and after we sat down, I do not recall anyone coming into the room to do anything, whether it is to put a camera or to remove a camera, said Prasad-Bissessa. The Parliament's manager of corporate communication, Jason Elcock, told CNC3 News that a 360-degree camera was placed in the room. As soon as they shook hands, the camera was taken out of the room, so it wasn't there for their meeting. It was just there for the time when the photographers would have been taking pictures of them, he said. Elcock said he consulted the Prime Minister's Press Secretary, Arlene George, before placing the camera in the room. George, when contacted, confirmed that the Parliament consulted with her on the issue and she gave permission. On July 10th, Dr. Rowley invited Prasad-Bissessa to a private meeting, which she accepted. Prasad-Bissessa said she was advised that she could take a note taker, but was not consulted on whether any devices would be used to record the meeting.
Okay. The photo that you say was in the taken in the room by the camera is on Dr. Rowley's page?
Yeah, that's what she said.
This that she's posing for? This? Are you serious? No, God. Sharon laughing by dead serious.
No, wait.
Because if we're saying here and what I see in here is two different things.
But she posing for the picture.
But this is what I'm saying.
But what is being said here is that there were other cameras in the room before the meeting start.
Yeah,
photographers. And that was easier to take out the picture and come out.
Yeah.
So what is... I don't understand.
So how is she's upset that you all are seeing them being cordial when shaking hands.
No, but there were photographers. Google, let us go to the headline news and come back. You see this thing? I see this thing.
I don't understand that story.
You know, and they will call me a fanatic. Oh, God. Jesus.
From the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is the news headlines, the 6 a.m. on the street 919 FM, brought to you courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, woman charged with child abandonment. World Food Day to be scaled down this year in Tobago. Regionally, opposition wins general elections in Bermuda. And internationally,
Trump sides with Russia and halts program to arm Syrian rebels.
And that was our 6 a.m. news headlines. Stay tuned for major news at 7, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Stay tuned for full details at 7. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Do have a wonderful morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Wine up in the party.
respect to all the crew. But you see right now, I want to ask everybody to do something for me, if you please. You are what you do for me. I want you to take 2 steps forward in the party.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. We have 7 minutes again before the ads come up. But I want to hear from you this morning. You tell me, what is the issue of a camera being there? You had a note taker. Who is to know if the note taker didn't have a recorder?
You're going too far.
Oh God, I've gone too far. Ooh,
You're going too far.
Ooh. Oh,
I know, man. So that even.
Yeah, wait. Didn't the story say something about leak? Like
Kamla Prasad is disturbed by reports that a 360-degree web camera was placed in the room in which she and Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley held their 3-hour meeting on Tuesday. CNC3 reported last night that Prasad Bisesa was alerted to a photograph of herself, Prasad Bisesa, and the Prime Minister minutes before the meeting, which was circulated on social media and placed on the Prime Minister's official Facebook page.
Right. The picture that they're talking about circulating that was placed on the Prime Minister's official Facebook page is the picture that I am seeing here with Miss Prasad Bisesa and Dr. Keith Rowley shaking hands.
But it wasn't on the papers too?
That was the headlines.
I don't understand. Okay, just now. Prasad Bisesa said people began asking whether she was consulted on having the web camera in the room or any recording device.
You know what's going on? They catch tree.
Oh.
We giving it life. They catch
No,
tree.
but
Doesn't make no sense.
No, but Bruce, the sense for me is, what is the issue if there's a webcam or the meeting is recorded? Y'all are doing the business of the country.
But
the
pictures from the webcam, wait. Where is it?
I don't understand.
The picture that we are seeing here, they are both posing.
So she didn't see the headlines this morning?
No. Anyhow, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Prime Minister presents draft code of conduct. Sexually harass members of the public or fellow members. Do not accept bribes. Do not enrich yourselves or your family through the abuse of your office. These don'ts are contained in the draft code of conduct and ethics for parliamentarians of Trinidad and Tobago, which Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley presented to opposition leader Prasad Bisesa at their meeting on Tuesday. The code is intended to establish standards of ethical conduct and behavior for members of the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, the House Speaker, the Senate President, and all members of both the House of Representatives and Senate. A number of requirements are listed under the 9-page code, including sexual harassment, which states a member shall not sexually harass a member of the public or a fellow member. In this section, sexually harass includes doing any of the following if the person doing it knows or ought to know that it is unwelcome. A. Making requests or exerting pressure for sexual activities or favor. B. Making intentional or careless physical contact that is sexually in nature. And C. Making gestures, noises, jokes, or comments, including... What's that? Innuendos regarding another person's sexuality.
So, in the office, I can't say, Reds, is he seeing you?
No.
I can't say, that thing looking good there today.
And you can't say, hey, you guys a boy or girl.
Prince or Princess Town.
Improper use of office. The code states that a member shall not practice nepotism or favoritism. In this section, nepotism means patronage bestowed or favoritism shown in the basis of family relationship. The acceptance by a member of a bribe to influence his or her conduct as a parliamentarian, including any fee, compensation, or reward in connection with the promotion of or opposition to any bill, motion, or other matter submitted or intended to be submitted to the Parliament or to any parliamentary committee is contrary to this code, it stated. The court also speaks against a member using his office to improperly enrich himself or others by the acceptance of gifts or improper use his office to acquire land or other property for himself or any other person, whether or not the land or property is paid for.
That wasn't the river?
I don't know. It stated that a member should use his best effort to avoid being in a position of conflict of interest in his personal and private financial interests and those of a spouse or relative, which must not come into conflict with the public interest. The court stated that a member shall not award a contract or influence the award of a contract to himself, a spouse or relative, a business associate or a corporation, partnership, or any other body in which he has an interest. It states that parliamentarians shall treat other members with respect and shall strive to have cordial relationships or relations with other or all other members. We have to go to the break. When I come back, I'll read integrity and objectivity when we come back.
The Street 919FM.com, the official station that defends the nation.
Upscale Ladies presents Big Girls Now, Sunday, July 30th, on board the luxurious Embassy Yacht. Boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando at 3 p.m. and sailing at 4 p.m. Music by Generation of Gold. Live performances by Dev the Iron Man. So come out and celebrate with Upscale Ladies.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chagonas. Now definitely closing on August 1st. The biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts, and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nanu Schoolfeed, Papu's Gyro, and many more. It's the best time to shop at Farm India Expo. Now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st. Entry is absolutely free.
Diamond D Promotions present Freedom, the red, white, and black edition, on board the Coral Vision on Monday, 31st July 2017, the night before the holiday. Boarding by the Breakfast Shed, Ryson Road, Port of Spain at 11 p.m., sailing at midnight, and returning 3 a.m. Live performance by Nyla Blackman. By Memphis International, hosted by All-Star Hayden and Mr. Boyce. DJs Howie T, Mikkel, and Reese T, Tech Sounds, and Selector Pro. Admission $200. For tickets, call Sade at 728-6686, Daniel at 479-8113, Candy at 705-7799. Tickets available at Fresh Barbershop St. James. Freedom.
Join us on the front line at the Lidge Yasu Omawale Village, Queen's Park, Savannah. 5 days of excitement, entertainment, authentic African and Caribbean foods, clothing, arts and crafts, and lots for the whole family. You can't miss Kijani, the grand opening on Friday, 28th July. Swing to Rhythms and Voices of Africa on Saturday, and the youth concert on Saturday evening. On Sunday, enjoy the youth steel band explosion from 2 to 6 p.m. and jazz at sunset and pan night with Desperados, All-Stars, and many more. On Monday, Emancipation Eve, be sure to hear the golden voice of Mali Awasango as she raises it in tribute to singing Sandra. It'll be a pan-African concert not to be forgotten. And on Emancipation Day, Tuesday, August 1st, meet us at the Treasury Building on the Promenade for Freedom Morning Come. Join the Camboulet Street Parade to the Emancipation Village. You've got to be there.
Dynamic Jade presents Summer Fusion Cooler Cruise, Saturday, 22nd July. On board the luxurious Embassy Yacht, boarding 7 p.m., sailing 8 p.m. at Blackjack Marine Shagaramas. Music by DJ Mervin and Kabuki. Admission $200. No oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. For tickets, call 393-0447, 365-1295, or 321-3853. Dynamic Jade Summer Fusion Cooler Cruise.
Are you looking for a professional, family-oriented barbershop? Visit People's Choice by Anthony. We give parents a reason to smile with our special price of just $30 for children 2 to 10 years old. Call or WhatsApp 750-1451, Monday through Thursday. We accept appointments and walk-ins. Our shop is located on the first floor of New City Mall with entrances at number 3 Charlotte Street and 41 Independence Square, Port of Spain. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Success begins with the right haircut. Visit us today.
If you are looking for a getaway on a luxury yacht to celebrate your birthday, wedding, anniversary, or excursion down the islands, call us today at Embassy Cruise on 361-0560. We board at Blackjack Marine in Shagaramas. Expect lots of fun on board the Embassy Yacht, which includes a spacious upper deck with our pumping sound system and some of the hottest DJs. Our lower air-conditioned deck includes male and female restrooms along with a well-stocked bar. The Embassy Yacht is equipped with a courteous and professional staff. So contact us today for our special packages on any event. For more info, call or WhatsApp us on 361-0560 or 680-9056 and follow us on Instagram at Embassy TT. Secured parking is available. The Embassy TT.
I like crashing waves.
It's finally here. The all-new state-of-the-art party boat, the Sea Champion. It's now sailing the beautiful waters of South Trinidad. The boat is one of a kind, spacious, classy, and consists of 2 decks, equipped with a fully stocked bar, state-of-the-art sound system with your favorite DJs. Have you ever been to No Man's Island on the Southern Peninsula? Well, now is your opportunity to experience this. Remember, it's exclusive. Only the Sea Champion can take you there. The Sea Champion can take you there. So, people of South Trinidad, it's time to party with class on board the all-new Sea Champion. Call now to inquire about our fantastic island package, ideally suited for party promoters, churches, and other organizations. So call us now on 361-0560 or 683-9772 or 281-4723. We are waiting. The Sea Champion, dare to be different.
Looking to save big? Then shop at Super Quality Supermarkets. Conveniently located at 3 locations: 47 Tissue Drive, Trin City Industrial Estate, 98E Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Car Park, Couva. It's massive daily discounts on fresh vegetables, grocery items, liquor, household items, fresh meats, frozen goods, toys, and so much more. Make it a one-stop shop. Super Quality has wide aisles, secure car park, speedy checkouts, friendly staff, free massage chairs, and on weekends, free coffee, making your shopping a Super Quality experience. So bring the entire family and come enjoy the Super Quality experience. There's always something extra in that trolley at Super Quality. So shop now and save big.
For more information, call Chaguanas and Trin City at 223-9715 and Couva at 636-2712.
Super Quality.
Real.
I want the truth.
Straight.
You can't handle the truth.
And fair.
I seek righteousness.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
So we are back. Tash.
Good morning.
Morning, Tash.
Good morning, Bruce.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. Good morning, Google, if you're still there.
Good morning, Tash, and how are you?
Good.
Here, I just show them something here. They nearly flip over.
You nearly flip over. Me flip. Why flipping for?
Here, if I send that for you, Tash, you wouldn't make the day good.
Oh, okay, I want to make the day good.
Oh, God.
Tash, you will make the day good. Don't let time.
If I send that for you, Tash?
Tash, that'll be a coffee.
I don't like
You
coffee.
don't know if
You don't like coffee?
You see?
No.
Okay.
Well, then she
now,
like...
leave
she
that
like,
alone.
She liked Milo. Milo.
No, I like
sorry.
tea.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily.
Lipton?
And Tetley and green tea and...
Okay, well, Sharon's not far. She like these lips.
Okay. All right. So, Tash, what's happening in Tobago? Where is Saya? He's coming today?
Saya is coming. Heritage is continuing.
Nice.
And
Today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday.
What happened?
You promised to show us, what is the name of the dance?
The coco?
No, the coco dance.
To dance the coco, we need 2 persons to have to,
when antiques come. So we'll be logging over to Tobago when that time is right. Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right. Tell us what's happening with the heritage.
Right. Today now, it takes a village to raise a child in Canaan Bonaccord, which is down this end, just right opposite the studio here.
Yes.
They have an all-day show. So the activity starts at 10. The Estate Queen show is at 5 p.m. And then there's the stage show at 8 p.m.
Morning director.
Nice. Morning director, and that's free. And then tomorrow there's food, fair, arts, and the craft exhibition on the Esplanade.
You know, it's time for Tobago to have through this. We need this highway across, you know. How can I drive across?
The bridge.
And come back over to come to
We can make some good money for that because there could be a toll set up, you know.
Gosh, man.
Talk to them
And
Chinese
proper
now.
checks. What's that?
If you talk to them Chinese, I'm sure they could build it.
Of course. I mean, it's...
Nothing is
a
impossible.
But that bridge is all about...
You see, there's no when the director here, see our pumping right in your face.
I see you.
Yeah, man, right in your face.
With your lovely earrings.
Thank you. What's the name
We're
again?
fixing the air for it fix.
What's the name again?
Ted Arthur.
Fed Archer. No, you're not saying it right. It's Fed Archer.
Well, it's Ted Arthur.
For you. Fed Arthur. Yes. Good morning, Sherma. Yeah. So we were talking about 2 articles. You know, I give you the password to get in. So one is Kamala disturbed by camera in meeting. Well, we did that one before. And I just started the PN.
She disturbed by what?
The camera. There was a camera, 360-degree camera. And the person from Parliament said, Elcock said, that it was just placed there to take out a picture when the photographers were there before the meeting started and it was taken out. And she have a big issue with it because, you know...
No one told her that there's been a...
Nobody told her there was going to be camera, and nobody told her they were, you know, in recording any recording device and so on.
But oh Lord God of Israel.
Read the story.
She was asked to bring a note taker.
Well, let me hear you. Go, Tash, go.
Did she expect in a request for her to bring a note taker, there would be none on the other side?
But not only that, and as I said this morning, how are we to know that the note taker didn't come walk with a device to record the whole thing?
And that's fine because you can take notes anyhow.
Yeah.
But the camera, I saw the front of it was the Express yesterday. A posturing as if you're facing the camera for a photograph.
But that's the same thing on the Prime Minister website, so I don't know.
See?
So, but she said it was on minutes before the meeting started.
Me talked to her about a woman there yesterday, you know.
We said,
so is it that?
say that over again, Tash.
Is it that?
No, Tash, before you go on, you have to say what you said just now.
You need to stop Google.
No, but just say it now.
I said, me talked to her about a woman there yesterday.
Now we talk about. I just want to make sure that we say that.
I love it.
No, because my point is it aftering, is it the same picture that she's talking about?
Yeah.
Or is it that she felt that a camera was placed in the room for recording purposes?
Well, it's looking like that, but they said it took the camera was taken out after the pictures, the photo was taken and so on. The photographers left, the camera left with them.
But is it that those cameras she was talking about? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Because if it is that your posturing is as if you're posing for your photograph, and you're complaining about that, the said photographer who took that photograph, then what you pose for? And that is why I was not very optimistic even after the meeting ended on a positive note, because it's been customary that you have this posturing for the public, whether it's in conversation or otherwise, and then after you say, well, it's only because of X.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I want the opposition to put us in a position that we'll be able to trust about some things. If not to run the country, but at least to have a conversation with the Prime Minister that speaks to something that will evolve into something good for the benefit of Trinidad and Tobago. So I don't think a camera, if she felt that she was recorded and did not know, I don't understand the comment, but that should not be an issue. How that make news?
Oh, well, they are nothing to write. But moving over to the other side now, there is the Prime Minister presents a draft code of conduct. We didn't hear about that at all. That wasn't mentioned.
But it was on the agenda.
No. I'm talking about her
commenting on
it. She did not.
Bashan.
Yes.
Oh, you look. Oh, but you wicked yourself too?
What do?
But I don't understand. If it is that you know that when your thief milk from a jar, and you tell your mommy that, Mommy, I stole the milk from the jar, you're going to get licks. You're going to tell your mommy you stole the milk from the jar?
No.
So if the code of conduct directly affects you and your cohorts, what you talking about it for? You don't want to talk about that? Because it puts the Prime Minister in a good way, saying that, listen, these are the parameters in which we will operate and function in this parliament. But when you want to talk about crime that you see escalating and you want to talk about other things as Tobago self-government, because according to you, you wanted to give it before. Right? And you had the opportunity, but when you lose, you say, well, that's not important. We're not doing that again, leave it alone. You will talk about those things. But why would you mention code of conduct? Nah, man. Oh, God, Sharon, don't be so evil. How you going to do that? You can't do that.
You can't do that. Well, go and read the next story. And let me finish it off because I start back on integrity and objectivity. And that's the story of Prime Minister presents draft code of conduct. So while I'm reading that, you could get into it. You get in? Right. So duties must be carried out with integrity. 1, when voting, asking questions or carrying out any other duties as a member of the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago shall act with integrity and objectivity. 2, a member of the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago shall not allow any personal benefits or interests of relatives or friends to influence the carrying out of the member's duties. 3, members should never expect or accept any fee, remuneration, inducement, or benefit for a vote given or not given by them on the floor of the House, for introducing a bill, for moving a resolution, or desisting from moving a resolution, putting a question of abstaining from asking a question of participating in the deliberations of the House of Parliamentary Committee. The document states that an independent officer of standards is to be appointed to investigate alleged breach of the code or of the rules governing members' financial support or use of parliamentary facilities. It stated that the House, by way of resolution, direct the office to conduct an inquiry to determine whether a member has breached the code. If a member is found to have been in breach of the code, the report will be forwarded to the Committee of Privileges. If a member is found to have breached this code, the final decision of any disciplinary sanction rests with the House. Okay? So, Tash reading.
Yeah, good here.
Right. So we have 2 articles to discuss this morning. Code of conduct and disturbed by camera in meeting room. I went in the diplomatic center in my tenure and I asked for all the cameras to be moved. Is it because you are afraid of the cameras? Just asking a question, but they're going to call me a fanatic again because they say that the program, there's only thing and this and that and and only bash. That only bash and bash and bash and bash.
No, let me tell you this. Right?
So,
that former Prime Minister is a woman at one time I admired greatly. And I still have respect for her. But there are some things that are tricky that I would call it. Even recently, there's something, even in the very PNM party, that if I think it's upsetting me, I would say so. So me, I'm not fanatic. It are times when you are not sure and I say, see that, I don't like that. Even during the THI elections, I can remember you saying, hey, all you don't touch certain people in that because I will come out. Fanatics don't do that. No, fanatics are resembling of dashboard puppies. That whatever they say yes. Yes.
No, I am a fanatic. So let them go ahead. I put my own thing to my own twist. I my own thing. So we're gonna take some calls. I want to hear what you, the public, have to say. You can speak on the 2 articles, and today is what? Free Yourself Thursday. Free yourself.
Before you take a call, this is my take on it. After having such a, as Tash said, fruitful meeting, she got called in by whoever, and they told her, hey, this thing's sounding too nice. We need to shake the boat a little bit. So somebody called and said to her, you saw the picture of you and the Prime Minister? That's not looking good. You're making you all look as though you all are united. And she had to put some kind of fire under the pot.
622-915-4622-3303 718-874-3860 is our overseas line. Tobago number, Tash?
639-0791, 631-0219, and 660-8373.
You have it there? I'll take it if you don't.
No, you want it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning to everybody. I can't call no names this morning because I missed the bus.
You missed the bus. Oh, man.
I make a round turn like Bruce.
Good morning.
You know, I was listening to all the reactions coming out of this meeting, all the comments, and I was waiting. I wasn't saying anything because it sounded too good to be true to me. Because you remember that Sharon, I said when you asked a question about the meeting, and I said, well, I don't know, let's see what will come out of it. I know that anything where Kamala Prasad, the sister, is involved, it would never run without any kind of problem. I know that for sure. So I was waiting for that backlash. You see, when people have evil mind or evil thoughts, you can't get nothing clean coming out of them because that's how they think all the while. And whenever you see they were able to be successful in anything, it's because of some kind of trickery or something. They never was able to do it in a clean manner. This is my contribution. Thank you very much, and good morning to everybody again.
Thank you very much, Pauline. Do you have it? Take it, Tash?
Yes, I do. Morning and welcome. Morning.
Not hearing.
You hearing him, Sean?
Nope.
No.
Ever heard of
Yes,
Mr. Nixon?
Hello?
The Watergate scandal? What think Nixon? You see, the former Prime Minister is frightened and believe now that what she may have said within that meeting could be recorded. Still about the Prime Minister. The Watergate could come out against her because that is what think Nixon, you know. Nixon was taped in the White House with this Watergate scandal and so happened to sink him. So the former Prime Minister is wondering if the present Prime Minister happened to take, because you work with a note, if you work with a note taker, why can't I? I didn't work with none, so I could probably record the conversation that we're having. I see nothing wrong with that. And she should expect that. This is what is normally done in the White House abroad. You see what happened to Trump just recently? Trump's son went to a meeting with a lawyer and everybody assumed that this lawyer and ended up to be Putin partner. The conductor, is there any consequences after we go through all of that with that code of conduct? Could we fire a minister?
Well, that was my next question to ask. Because I did not read that in the paper, so I don't know if it is there and they didn't bring it out.
I haven't heard that. So I would like to have some sort of consequences towards that action after that investigation takes place. If you are found guilty, this is what is going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Atash, love your brain. Enjoy it. And Saya, I have to tell Saya something. When you call this out, is your listening subject to Saya?
Oh, God.
Enjoy already.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I had a pause a bit.
Wow.
You know the story about the frog and the scorpion? When the frog
told the scorpion has to be carried across the river. And the scorpion said to the frog tell the scorpion, nah, if I carry you across the river, you will sting me. And the frog said, the scorpion said, nah, I ain't going to sting you. If I sting you, 2 of our souls will die. Right? You know, so the frog said, all right. When they reach halfway across the river, guess what happened?
Sting him, man.
Scorpion sting the frog. Right? And the frog said, well, why you do that? 2 of you cannot die now. Scorpion say, I can't help it. It is my nature.
That's right.
You are wonderful.
Analogy, boy. Take it if you have it.
Not yet.
Overseas caller, good morning.
Hi, pleasant morning, Mrs. Felix, and the rest of the crew in Tobago and in your studio there. Mrs. Felix, you know, when I go buy and drink my rum on Monday night, when I go and drink my rum on Friday night, and I tell my stupid supporters all kind of things what I do with the meeting, I don't want it to be recorded because, you know, they could play it back against me and say that this never happened. So that's what I'm afraid about. You all have a good day. Good show. Thank you.
Oh, no. Not me today, now.
You know, but what the caller said there, what he may have said wasn't, you know, we may not like it, but I remember when she made the statement about the kidnapping.
Yeah.
And you went up on YouTube to see in what kind of forum that she said it in. It was off. They took it off the site. Up to now, if you go onto that site, you will never see that meeting.
Let me take a call here. Morning, welcome. Morning there.
Not hearing.
There you go. Good morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Bosswin and Google. Morning. Miss Felix.
Yeah.
Even if you take out the spots from a leopard, and it will still a leopard?
Yes, it will be.
But how are you taking off the spots?
Going and bake it.
They can't change. Now I'm trying to say because that is the spiky. You expect them to accept the code of conduct, especially in Parliament. Them don't want that because at the end of the day, the reason why she is speaking about the cameras, well, in the Monday night forum, where they speak a lot. A matter of fact, let me put it in radio-friendly terms.
Where
they be stranger to the truth. You expect them to want the cameras and things around. While she was in the diplomatic center as Prime Minister, what she didn't want, it was to say a matter of fact. She didn't want you movie cameras. So at the end of the day, them not about country, and I told you all that yesterday. She got an opportunity to redeem herself, and she failed miserably. Have a wonderful nature.
Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to all our sons, Miss Felix.
Good morning, True Patriot.
Yeah, the riot in Tobago may start and the scandal in Trinidad. The Charles Felix. And one that is alkaline and sanitized, mind you. Not like nothing stale, no stale curry here.
Oh, God, I didn't put all of this.
First off, I want to say, the lady that Miss Tasha said that she has admiration for. Now, I always like to marry passion to purpose, and if we didn't have no purpose in it, hell, lost points one time. Because paper credit and performance creditability is two different things. And one of the close friends is this one, the one who don't get any truth now. I keep forgetting the name. I wouldn't call it right now, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
right?
True Patriot, I know.
And he coupled, then one of his best friends, and the next, and I don't listen to an old talk on mischaracterization and misdirection and manipulation of the truth, because the truth is truth. It apologizes to no one sharp person at the edges and a little polish like a Jamaican, but hello, it's the truth. You understand? And let me tell you something. I want to go a little slightly off on a tangent. You know, history will show you something. You see this man with his name, the Integrity Commission people, it's Hussein and this one. Now a pristine and erudite and colorful judge, not let me know it's colorful, eminent and preeminent judge like Mr. Sebastian Ventura had to find dissent in opposition to the standard that was taken place in the Integrity Commission, and he stepped aside. Then before that, somebody is Gopal, the man known as that business I'm talking about. You stay in the man's house for the integrity. I mean, I then only want to attack Dr. Rowley for what? Or attack Marlene Kudry for what? So I don't really see that one. Say the Integrity Commission and integrity, it needs fixing. But then again, if they could put the Donkey man in a big position, certain things don't bother them because of course fertilization and cultures now. Not the food and the clothes alone. Something else came here. So let me say, I some stupid, what do you call it, following them. And let me tell you something. Hard, strong African here is not bad here, it's not nasty here, it's strong here like a good get tired. That way just fight at home. You see, we just mix up the truth and beat up your own self. Hard, strong here, it's not bad here, it's good here because it's strong, it's stronger than the rest. It's stand up and the rest and line up with the character depth. So let me say one more piece if I should be so allowed, s'il vous plaît. Don't know me?
Si, oui.
All right, let me get a little phrase for today. It's either como va-tu, como ça va, or como talent. We don't mean the same thing. How are you? And you can say just ça va bien or je vais bien. If you remember anything, you'll get a prize at the end of the year. Right? So je vais bien is I am fine. Right? And como ça va or como va-tu, how are you?
Como ça va?
Ça va bien. Et toi, ça va?
Oui.
I am fine, and you? All right. So let's go back on the scene here. Right, because I've been rough for quite some time, and I think I'm feeling. You see that truth is rooting from that ball out at shooting because people don't want to get the platform at shooting. But I like how Miss Stars just slapped them, with feminine finesse and coupled with the strength of the Sharon Felix. Well, they're winning team. Well, I don't get that team at all. Stay I want that team run through the election 2020 and all.
Thank you very much, True Patriot. Thank you. At that moment there, he said. When you say Kobo Fiji, I don't know. I don't know. No? The tongue good. Do you have any there?
Yeah, but let me
take it quick. You tell them so they have 25 seconds.
Call them morning. Less than 30 seconds.
Hello?
Not like they're going. They can't make that.
All right. Well, I'm not even going to take one here because we'll get into trouble.
Caught in the web.
Yeah, and I don't want anybody to feel embarrassed. Yeah. So, guys, we'll be back. Don't shift your dial. We take more of your calls. It's Free Up Thursday right here on the street, and hope that Saya comes in. We'll be back.
Street919fm.com.
Nicole Huggins and Associates of Health with Lifestyles located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria invigorates both mind and body with energy products such as Natural Womb Cleanse, Earth Source, Nature's Force, Rolicious Delights, and eco-friendly products. Remember, your health is your wealth. So join us on the street 91.9 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Numbers to call 2219874 or 2881108. Remember, your health is your wealth. Prevention is always better than medication.
Check out Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited for all your funeral wants and needs. In your time of grief, we take care of everything. Services offered by Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited include burials, cremations, embalming, shipping and receiving of bodies globally, radio announcements, newspaper notices, fully air-conditioned chapel, provision of ministers, 24-hour pickup service, courteous and knowledgeable staff, a wide range of coffins and caskets to choose from, pre-planning packages, and so much more. Don't let the burden of death rob you of anything more. Let us be there for you. Come in at Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited, located at number 9 Jerningham Street, Peterborough in San Juan, or give us a call at 674-2071, 762-5154, or 222-2135, or email us at idealfuneralsanctuaryltd@gmail. We are also on Facebook at Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited.
Come to the Island Club Entertainment and more. Come to the Island Club and make us go. Come to the Island Club and feel alright. Go to Spain, to see tonight. Coming again. To retreat for one night only. That's one night only. Saturday, July 29. Saturday, July 29. Roy's Entertainment Center. With our friends and our sensational small boy. DJ Cool 20. Renegade Sound. DJ Guzman. And your King Papa Rocky. advance tickets $60 from all community members. Saturday, July 29th. Yes, Tobago. Saturday, July 29th. Saturday, July 29th. Round Entertainment Center. Trinidad and Tobago. All holds lead. LSD Entertainment Center. Additional discount items. Saturday, July 29th. Don't miss it.
And many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nando's Coffee, Papu's Gyro, and many more. It's the best dining shop at Farm India Expo. You're definitely closing on Monday, August 1st. Entry is absolutely free.
Corky Sports Bar and Anand's Auto AC present Chutney Splash Cooler Cruise on board the luxurious Embassy Yacht. Sunday, July 30th. Boarding at 2 p.m., sailing at 3 p.m. sharp from the Blackjack Marina Shagaramas. Music by DJ Sheriff.
Yes, this is your street DJ Sheriff. I'll be on board. Together with Vikas Sahadeo and Kenneth Supersad.
Guest artists Kenneth Supersad and Vikas Sahadeo. Live Tassa Band on board. Tickets are just $200. Available at Corky's Sports Bar, Southern Main Road, Curep, and Anand's Auto AC. Call Baby at 387-9220 or Anand at 481-0846. Chutney Splash Cooler Cruise.
Ryan and Obsession Bar presents Obsession. Girls Gone Wild Cooler Cruise. Performance by 5-star Akil and Hitman. Team Speed Dancers, the hottest blackout girls. Ticket outlets are all 3 Obsession Bar locations. Prince of Sound, The Street 91.9 FM. Cost $200. Date Saturday, 29 July. Time 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Boarding at 2 p.m. Party bus also available to and from the event. For more information, contact Ryan at 719-2198. The number again, 719-2198. Obsession.
If you are looking for a getaway on a luxury yacht to celebrate your birthday, wedding, anniversary, or excursion down the islands, call us today at Embassy Cruise on 361-0560. We board at Blackjack Marine in Shagaramas. Expect lots of fun on board the Embassy Yacht, which includes a spacious upper deck with our pumping sound system and some of the hottest DJs. Our lower air-conditioned deck includes male and female restrooms along with a well-stocked bar. The Embassy Yacht is equipped with a courteous and professional staff. So contact us today for our special packages on any event. For more info, call or WhatsApp us on 361-0560 or 680-9056 and follow us on Instagram at Embassy TT. Secured parking is available. The Embassy TT.
I like crashing waves.
Ladies, are you tired of blending in with the crowd? Get edgy, one-of-a-kind clothing at New City Mall and stand out. We take you from day to night with a variety of styles and sizes. Rompers, jumpsuits, dresses, swimwear, flats, heels, boots, and the list goes on. New City Mall with entrances at number 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square, Port of Spain. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. We are open until 7 p.m. Monday to Thursday and 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Remember, ladies, your style is your stamp.
Baby, this is what you came for.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Dealing with current issues in society.
If we could only get, as I've said repeatedly, the sort of attitude that the population as a whole has to the entire carnival celebrations, if we could have that throughout the year. Trinidad and Tobago would be the richest country in the world.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
right, so we are back. 6:48 a.m. in Trinidad and Tobago. And today is the 20th already of July 2017. Oh, how time flies when you're having fun. And I'm watching Tash and say, what she do up the here and thing? What she good?
Sean, this look how long this is. Lord.
Watching you good. Yeah. Don't worry. You have to do the wave them. Where's the thing? The cocoa dance. See?
What, Tash?
Yes,
you in business?
Yeah, a long time.
So you're touching up all the back of here for now?
It's my hair. I can touch it. It's my hand. It's my hair.
Good morning, Mr. Pollard.
Okay, Mr. Pollard, good morning.
Morning, Uncle Andy. Morning, Mr. Archer, Mr. Trim. Morning, Mrs. Rowley. Morning, Mrs. Crosby. Good morning to Maria Lyons. Good morning, Sherma McDougall. Good morning to the whole of Tobago. Peter Jacob will go get up now. Time to get up.
You think?
Yes. Gosh, man.
You know, I want to send kudos to Mr. Rona Jack. Many of you all would have seen her on television last night. That's the Tobagonian woman who was featured on TV6 that created the new that's a fashion ruler. She got it patented. She has intellectual copyright and all of that done already. I think she needs, I can't remember how much more money to do something else to conclude that episode of her owning rights and now receiving royalties for the product. So it's a dazzle fashion ruler. It's the latest invention. It's a ruler that folds, Sharon, that makes it easier to measure and to carry around. Like, so for persons who doing like a seamstress or a tailor or that kind of thing, it works fabulous. So you don't have to, it's not like a long, like when you go with a yardstick, it's not like that. It's similar to that, but the one that can fold and all of that. Yeah, with a little, I think I saw a little calculating the values on the end of it, or on the top of it, whichever you want to say.
All right.
So congratulations to her and the family, because she must have had the support. She's a 51-year-old young lady.
Yes.
So she must have had the support of her entire family and friends to ensure that she proceeded with that. So kudos to you and all the other persons who have things in the trenches. It can happen for you as well. On a lighter note, Jeremy Noel of Lescato, or Lecato if you want to say that, who has been a top performer, a forerunner, a writer, a person who is very dramatic and entertaining. He was featured in the last Comedy Fest between Trinidad and Tobago. He's currently unwell, so I wish him speedy recovery. And I send all my prayers from us here at the Street 91.9 FM to his family and him in his time that he's lying, fighting for survival.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we do send the same. All right. Okay, so we have about 9 minutes. We continue to take your calls. Yeah? Are you disturbed by the camera in the meeting? Or what about the code of conduct? Do you find that the camera in the meeting was a good code of conduct or not?
But was the camera in the meeting or prior to the meeting?
I don't know. It was prior to the meeting, but the way how it's sounding as like it was in the meeting too.
But she didn't know.
Probably.
Maybe the article was before the Express got the response from the persons in the parliament.
Oh, but it's quoted in the article?
Right, what she said. And then remember the Express sought after information that corrected what she said.
Sometimes they just take Monday for Sunday and Sunday for Tuesday, So, go back to the line 622-915-4622-3303. Tobago
639-0791, 631-0219, and 660-8373.
And if you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860.
I have one.
Take it.
Morning, welcome.
Good morning, boss.
Hey, Papa. Lover. Hey,
how are you this morning?
I'm good.
I do feel up here and let Google say, please.
What? You studying Google?
Right.
Listen to these things get there, honey. You know that? Anytime you have something that nobody in Kasi and you know how that's something there at all. Like Google Kasi.
Right. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, Uncle Andy.
And how are you this morning?
Now, better that I hear you.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yes.
Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Gogo.
Good morning, Uncle Landy. After you bad talk me in my face, telling me morning like if you're now going to talk to me.
I didn't know you was the man. I'm just a Google after that. I'm sure.
Yes, darling.
Well, the only thing I see there with that camera is only the woman is allergic to camera. Or she intention was bad to do something wrong and so she did not do it. So the camera is there. She can't move, sir. Because I don't know what is the problem with the camera. Google.
Yes, sir.
You are a man of
the cloth.
Well, let's say a preacher.
The cloth, as they would say.
You know anything about the war is going to end next week Thursday?
The war.
The what?
The world.
No,
Going to end next week Thursday.
The world is going to end next week Thursday?
No, sir.
Uncle Andy, where you get that?
Yeah, man, on the TV with that last night.
Yeah, well, he's a false prophet. Don't take him on.
But how you can say that
right.
supposing it happened next week Thursday?
The Bible says no
Well,
man know
Google
the
don't
date
know.
nor the hour.
Okay, all right.
The Bible says no man know the date nor the hour.
All right,
Yeah,
must be man.
that's why I asked the question.
Okay. Thank you very much, Uncle Andy.
All right, I listen all the man.
Okay. Uncle Andy.
So what Andy feeling is like Google and never get like a memo?
No, but let me tell you what bother is.
I like
Let me
that.
tell you what bothering him. He feel that by now and next week Thursday you got to see all the ladies coming home buying to change their clothes.
Yes.
So you want to make sure you collect all quick.
I like how.
So the way you say, Google, you know anything about you like to remember on a circle here?
Call her, morning.
Hi, morning Sharon,
Good
morning
morning.
Tash, morning Bruce.
Morning and welcome.
Who is to say that it's not a body cam either from Kamala or the note taker that took that picture? I
No,
do
it
not
can't-
know, you know.
Call her.
Because,
Call her, wait, it wouldn't be a body cam on her because the picture was taken out of her.
All right.
So it could be of somebody else.
Somebody else, exactly.
We just
And it's before the
analyze
meeting.
anything, yeah.
I do not know. I am just speculating here. And because I can also say that Section 34 was plucked out, she would have signed off on it, and a senior, like the Attorney General, the Legal Affairs Minister, and the Justice Minister, they would have to sign off on that and send it to the President. But on Independence Night, you're going to pluck a bill out of the Bill Amendment Act. And then one of the excuses that it was a collective thing from Parliament because everybody passed the bill. I mean, you expect me to believe that lie, that big fat lie? And because she has no credibility. She has none at all. Because you could have a lot of things that we could sit on here and talk about Miss Kamala Prasad-Bissessar. On top of that too, and I said it yesterday, I will say it again. If you go back to clippings, Basdio Pandey, Patrick Manning, Rudal Moodilal, Tim Gopi Singh, all these fellas and them, the things they said about Kamala when Jack Warner took up and dressed up and put her to lead the UNC. The things that these fellas, only remember the things that they were saying about Kamala?
Mm-hmm.
You think anything changed or any different? Look, even I'll go recently, then they had their last internal election. You hear some of the things that came out from in that party? So you can believe this lady? I mean, even as so, I can trust her anyhow because she will go and sit down in a meeting and agree to certain things, and then when they come out and she's been faced with consequences of what you agree to, she's going to say, I never agreed to it. So you can't trust the lady anyhow.
Those are symptoms, you know.
Yeah.
Those are symptoms, you know, and the antidote for that is Grey Goose. Take it if you have it, ma'am.
I have it. The Grey Goose, I mean, but I call her here too. Call her here live.
The antidote for that is
What the antidote is? The antidote is what? No, not.
But anyhow,
that went over my head.
Dash.
Yes.
We had a discussion, we had an issue tonight about this boat. And I want to find out something from you.
Did anybody in the Tobago Chamber of Commerce or the Truckers Association from Tobago make any statement that you see on Tobago news about the super fast about this new what's that? Well, let us call it the Kobo Star here. I forget what's the name of the vessel. I don't want to change it.
Which one? It have the flower too.
The Mayflower or whatever, and our next one.
Oh God,
even they just tell you how the Prime Minister functions. The callers on radio stations start calling it the Kobo Star. The Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister, went on a Monday night forum and had the audacity to even call the boat the Kobo Star. That is the cargo vessel.
Yeah, the Kobo Star.
Right. Did you see any news clippings on people meeting with the owners of that vessel from the Tobago Chamber of Commerce or the Tobago Truckers Association? Because there was a little piece on the news. And I just tried finding it yesterday, where this man told us that this vessel, after meeting with the owners, gets to find out that the vessel is even larger than the Superfast Gullet here, and has cabin space of four beds per cabin and could hold, I think, 32 truckers could go plus I don't know how many passengers. Have you seen anything like that on the Tobago end?
Well, caller, what I could tell you is, I will allow you to go and look for it, but when we come back from the news, we'll resume this conversation. We have to go to the news. Thank you very much, my love. All right, guys, we're getting ready for the news, sponsored by B-Mobile. Life is on.
I'll be right back, girl. Need to go pay my B-Mobile bill. Girl, where you going? In town? Where else? You gonna go through traffic and long lines? When you can stay home and pay your bills? It's safe, quick, and easy.
Pay your B-Mobile bills conveniently from the comfort of your home. Register online at bmobile.co.tt today. B-Mobile. Life is on.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. national newscast brought to you courtesy B-Mobile. Life is on. In the headlines, woman charged with child abandonment. World Food Day celebrations to be scaled down. Regionally, opposition wins general elections in Bermuda. And internationally,
Trump sides with Russia and halts program to arm Syrian rebels.
And now for the details. A woman appeared before Couva magistrate Simangal Ramsaran yesterday charged with child abandonment and neglect. The woman is accused of leaving her 8-year-old daughter unattended in a house that was said to be filled with garbage. The semi-nude child was found asleep at the house among garbage and in close proximity of a feces-filled toilet. The Children's Authority was contacted and the child was removed from the house. The woman, who remains unnamed, to protect the identity of the child, was placed on $10,000 bail and ordered to return to court on August 15th. In Tobago, according to Secretary of Food Production, Forestry and Fisheries in the THA, Hayden Spencer, World Food Day will be scaled down this year. This year, the observance is theme, climate is changing. Food and agriculture must too. The change is due to the present financial constraints the Tobago House of Assembly is currently faced with. He explained that instead of the usual 2-day presentation of the observance, it will now run for the entire month in October, although the time frame may be longer, the expenditure will be less, according to the Secretary. Spencer said these efforts focus on educating the general public on agriculture rather than the fanfare of years gone by. Workshops, seminars, and open days at the different agriculture stations will also be conducted throughout the entire month, with an aim to boost the awareness of farming, not just an activity. In regional news, the opposition Progressive Labour Party, PLP, on a Tuesday was voted into office in a resounding victory in general elections in Bermuda. The PLP, led by David Burt, secured a clear mandate to govern with 59% of the vote in a 24-12 seat victory over the ruling One Bermuda Alliance, OBA. A 38-year-old Burt will be the youngest premier in the island's history. With his technology background and fresh approach, he's perceived and understanding the business of the future. And now for a look at international news with Jason Thomas.
President Trump has decided to end the CIA's covert program to arm and train moderate Syrian rebels battling the government of Bashar al-Assad to move long sought by Russia, according to U.S. officials. The program was a central plank of a policy begun by the Obama administration in 2013 to put pressure on Assad to step aside. But even its backers have questioned its efficiency since Russia deployed forces in Syria 2 years later. Officials said the phasing out of the secret program reflects Trump's interest in finding ways to work with Russia, which saw an anti-Assad program as an assault on its interests. The shuttering of the program is also an acknowledgement of Washington's limited leverage and desire to remove Assad from power. And that was a look at international news for today.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad, hot and sunny day except for the light to moderate shower in a few areas. There is a small chance of the heavy shower or thunder shower during the afternoon over hilly areas and western parts. Tonight will become mostly clear at first, but increasing in cloudiness overnight. In the event of heavy showers and thunder showers, gusty wind, street and or flash flooding can be expected. Tobago and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, a mainly sunny and hazy day except for the occasionally cloudy patch with light to moderate showers. Mostly clear nights in most areas. Seas normal, waves up to 2 meters in open waters, near calm in sheltered areas. It is currently 34 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 31 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And just to recap the headlines. Woman charged with child abandonment. World Food Day to be scaled down this year in Tobago. Regionally, opposition wins general elections in Bermuda. And internationally,
Trump sides with Russia and holds program to arm Syrian rebels.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. newscast brought to you courtesy B-Mobile. Life is on. Stay tuned to the Street 919 FM for news headlines at 9. I'm Sharon Felix.
I am Jason Thomas.
Do have a wonderful day.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
All right, so that was our newscast sponsored by B-Mobile. Life is on. And of course, we want to thank them for that. And the ads are upon us. We still have about 2 minutes before the ads come on. Tash?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm hoping that Saya reaches there. I need to see that dance before we leave here today.
The Coco dance.
Yeah, we have to dance the Coco Boy. So, Trinidad and Tobago.
Look at my page, and I'll show you on my page. Just look at my page.
The dance, the
So you
Coco
want
dance?
Yeah,
The practice?
you want me to do it while me- Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. We will do that. Yes, we'll do that. So, guys, don't shift your dial at all. We'll be back. It's Free Yourself Thursday right here on the Street 919 FM. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, the ads are going to be up. So we'll be back. Don't shift your dial.
And you got me like, girl, what you want from me? What you want from me? And try to buy your pretty heart, the price too high. Baby, you got me like, oh, just to get close to you. We burn someday. And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it fools me so good.
We know the importance of great customer service. That's why here at O'Neill Rentals, we offer the fastest delivery service to our clients absolutely free. All of our cars are guaranteed clean and fueled up upon delivery. We also offer quick and easy e-sign-up. This means we can sign you up from anywhere using our cell phone and tablet technologies. This also means that there's no paperwork to do ever. We value our customers. That's why we go above and beyond to make you happy. So, are you coming to Tobago? Do you need a rental car? Call us now for your quote today. 361-1042. Call us today, 361-1042.
Check out Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited for all your funeral wants and needs. In your time of grief, we take care of everything. Services offered by Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited include burials, cremations, embalming, shipping and receiving of bodies globally, radio announcements, newspaper notices, fully air-conditioned chapel, provision of ministers, 24-hour pickup service, courteous and knowledgeable staff, a wide range of coffins and caskets to choose from, pre-planning packages, and so much more. Don't let the burden of death rob you of anything more. Let us be there for you. Come in at Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited, located at number 9 Jerningham Street, Peterborough in San Juan, or give us a call at 674-2071, 762-5154, or 222-2135, or email us at idealfuneralsanctuaryltd@gmail. We are also on Facebook at Ideal Funeral Sanctuary Limited.
Crazy Friends, in collaboration with Jalove Entertainment and the Swag Crew presents Juve on the Sea on board the Coral Vision, Sunday, July 30th. Boarding 3 a.m., sailing 4 a.m. till 7. Coolers on board, light breakfast, entertainment, giveaways, and much more. Music by your DJ, Custodian International, Poison Sound, Tech Sound, Culture Blend, and Memphis International. Photography by I Like It, Chocolate Without Milk, Riders, and Pix Boss. Packages include jerseys, cups, paint, handband, shower cap, and breakfast. For further information, visit our Facebook page, Juve on the Sea, the ultimate Juve cooler cruise. Endorsed by Big Light, Sankalanga, Culture Blend, Artist Zone, Continue Wine Family, Sell-Off Promotions Team, Jalove Entertainments.
If you are looking for a getaway on a luxury yacht to celebrate your birthday, wedding, anniversary, or excursion down the islands, call us today at Embassy Cruise on 361-0560. We board at Blackjack Marine in Chagaramas. Expect lots of fun on board the Embassy Yacht, which includes a spacious upper deck with our pumping sound system and some of the hottest DJs. Our lower air-conditioned deck includes male and female restrooms along with a well-stocked bar. The Embassy Yacht is equipped with a courteous and professional staff. So contact us today for our special packages on any event. For more info, call or WhatsApp us on 361-0560 or 680-9056 and follow us on Instagram at Embassy TT. Secured parking is available. The Embassy TT.
I like crossing waves.
It's finally here. The all-new state-of-the-art party boat, the Sea Champion. It's now sailing the beautiful waters of South Trinidad. The boat is one of a kind, spacious, classy, and consists of 2 decks, equipped with a fully stocked bar, state-of-the-art sound system with your favorite DJs. Have you ever been to No Man's Island on the Southern Peninsula? Well, now is your opportunity to experience this. Remember, it's exclusive. Only the Sea Champion can take you there. The Sea Champion can take you there. So, people of South Trinidad, it's time to party with class on board the all-new Sea Champion. Call now to inquire about our fantastic island package, ideally suited for party promoters, churches, and other organizations. So call us now on 361-0560 or 683-9772 or 281-4723. We are waiting. The Sea Champion, dare to be different. Join us on the front line at the Lijiasu Omawale Village, Queen's Park, Savannah. 5 days of excitement, entertainment, authentic African and Caribbean foods, clothing, arts and crafts, and lots for the whole family. You can't miss Kijani, the grand opening on Friday, 28th July. Swing to Rhythms and Voices of Africa on Saturday, and the youth concert on Saturday evening. On Sunday, enjoy the youth steel band explosion from 2 to 6 p.m. and jazz at sunset and pan night with Desperados, All-Stars, and many more. On Monday, Emancipation Eve, be sure to hear the golden voice of Mali Awasango as she raises it in tribute to singing Sandra. It'll be a pan-African concert not to be forgotten. And on Emancipation Day, Tuesday, August 1st, meet us at the Treasury Building on the Promenade for Freedom Morning Come. Join the Camboulet Street Parade to the Emancipation Village. You've got to be there. LG Promotions presents your GT Part 2, the all-white yacht affair. Emancipation Day, Tuesday, 1st of August, on board the Embassy Yacht. Boarding at Blackjack Marina in Chaguaramas at 4 p.m., sailing at 5. Tickets are just $180. Ladies, come dressed sexy in all white. Fellas, come out in your numbers, because remember, your GT in your party.
Oh my God.
Music by Dirty Harry and Memphis International. DJ Bruce Wayne, DJ Mervin, and Miles. Bring your coolers and come. No oversized coolers allowed. Free shots on entry. For ticket info, call 322-1580 or 399-5959 or contact the Street 919 FM office at 56A Marval Road, Newtown. Your GT Part 2, the all-white yacht affair.
Looking to save big? Then shop at Super Quality Supermarkets. Conveniently located at 3 locations. 47 Tissue Drive, Trin City Industrial Estate. 98E Endeavor Road, Chaguanas. And Couva Car Park, Couva. It's massive daily discounts on fresh vegetables, grocery items, liquor, household items, fresh meats, frozen goods, toys, and so much more. Make it a one-stop shop. Super Quality has wide aisles, secure car park, speedy checkout, friendly staff, free massage chairs, and on weekends, free coffee. Making your shopping a Super Quality experience. So bring the entire family and come enjoy the Super Quality experience. There's always something extra in that trolley at Super Quality. So shop now and save big.
For more information, call Chaguanas and Trin City at 223-9715 and Couva at 636-2712.
Super Quality.
Ladies, are you tired of blending in with the crowd? Get edgy, one-of-a-kind clothing at New City Mall and stand out. We take you from day to night with a variety of styles and sizes. Rompers, jumpsuits, dresses, swimwear, flats, heels, boots, and the list goes on. New City Mall with entrances at number 3 Charlotte Street and number 41 Independence Square, Port of Spain. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. We are open until 7 p.m. Monday to Thursday and 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Remember, ladies, your style is your stamp.
Baby, this is what you came for.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Now definitely closing on August 1st, the biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts, and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nanu's Kulfi, Papu's Gyro, and many more. It's the best time to shop at Farm India Expo. Now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st. Entry is absolutely free.
919, the official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
Call it love and devotion. Call it a mom's adoration. Foundation, a special bond of creation. Ha! For all the single moms out there going through frustration. Clean bandit, China bottom, and Marine thing made them air.
She works the night by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants a life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there.
Somebody's got you rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye. Single mom, what you doing out there? Facing the hard life without no fear. Just see and know that you really care. Cause any obstacle come, you well prepare. And no, mama, you never shed tear. Cause you have to set things year after year. And you give the youth love beyond compare. You find the school fee and the bus fare. Already the pops disappear. In a wrong bar, can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow, everything you know, so you're not stop, no time for your dear.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Bang, 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 alright then. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, down by the cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, she tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there,
She
stay up
tells him
there.
your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life.
All right, so we are back. Oh, Lord. What a morning. Jesus, help me. Yes, Tash?
Yeah?
Yeah, Lord God. You see her on the phone here? They're Marian. Oh, God. Leave it, God, Father. Hey, did you have a thing called Dear Marian in the paper? I think I better go and pick up that, yes? Lord help me. Right, so we are back, 7:21 a.m. in Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, it's the 20th of the July 2017. 7/20/2017. What kind is I picked for? No, that is one and I picked that 1, 2, 3, 4. I could break up that and get a lotto plus number. I wonder if anybody win the lotto.
I'm sure.
God boy. And my ticket and them don't read good at all. I just can't see after I done play, you know.
Oh, Jesus.
First I just pray to watch it. I ain't able. Right. So we continue to take your calls. Tash, Mr. X not here yet?
No, Saya is yet to
Well,
arrive.
the Saya boy. Call Saya there and see what's going on with him. Like he dancing the
Maybe
cocoa
he's
hall.
listening subjects have him in a conference.
Maybe, and he dancing the cocoa by his cell phone. Yeah.
So the numbers for Lotto Plus yesterday was 4, 17, 28, 31, 32, Powerball 9.
Hey, today is my nephew's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Richard Felix. I hope you live to see many, 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 many more. And today is Howie T, boy. Howie T, happy birthday to you, my dear. Enjoy to the fullest. You're aging gracefully, boy. You're children and you're looking like brothers and sisters. Have fun. All right, so we're going back to the lines, taking your calls. We're still on the, and remember it's Free Yourself Thursday, so you can discuss anything you want. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix. You cut me off just now without saying that you had a cut off.
I did? I thought you was finished. We wasn't hearing you.
No, Finny, I was speaking. However,
okay.
I forgive you.
Kobo Flay.
Je ne comprends. Je ne comprends. Je ne sais pas. I don't know. I don't understand what you just said. However, wanted to speak. I wanted to pronounce rather on the primary subject matter editorialized on this morning.
Yes.
with respect to the rules of the August House Parliament that these people turned into a August House over the last 5 years. Number one, you remember they evicted Dr. Rowley at one point?
Yes.
For just doing his job. I know what bothered me when I studied that is that person that's being paid government taxpayers' money for making all these monkey tricks. Is that a government salary actually paying these people after all the morass and abuse which took place at the treasury and the people's psyche? And they're still paying. How obscene could that be? Because I look at add value. If you didn't get, I look at dollar value, you're not seeing add value. The dollar value that the pair shoe or the buy must last a period of time, right? So it gives us value for the money. But now, I think they're getting increased salary and whatever. Even the dollar wasn't getting dollar value from this person. Because I am wondering, you know, remember the issue with the furniture in Flagstaff? And as soon as Mr. Manning identified a possible anomaly, they run on the back and say, abuse a woman and all kind of arrant nonsense, a whole sort of colorful foolishness. Right? You remember that? You remember that, Ms. Phoenix?
Yes, my dear. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Then the same Mr. Manning she's a piano. Right? But nobody apologized. Well, you know, the next one she element of them she accustomed to. Disrespect him, and he had so that's now I don't know how to describe him. I'm starved for words to describe that person. And he found it necessary to say he have no reason to apologize. He's not even saying that sorry. I mean, where did get them from? Someone there so they had to study herpetology to understand these people and them. Because I am wondering, other than the GoFall issue, I'm seeing a trend, a pattern, you know, like the murders, or they must watch the signatures of the murders. That's why they step out at time to avoid you have a race war. It's certain people that commit certain type of crime. But the key word in it, here the subtle part, when they're doing the nonsense, they say all are we. And then there's identify us alone for the little simple petty crimes that the African do. Right? I must tell you something, all the Africans always think twice because all they can have a cross-fertilization in all their mind, all they're committing some very foul. I don't want to go that distance, but the truth is that good it will come out. So I have no more to say on that matter at this point, Ms. Felix, but I'm seeing a pattern. Don't let nobody fool you. Watch patterns and trends. It speaks louder. If they went to America and lived there, they carried a nasty habits with them. Right? So be wary. If they put back. Hey, one more piece, Ms. Felix. Remember, it was John Humphrey, Jack Warner, and Mr. Pandey. Three major stalwarts to the party said that woman don't know how to operate a government or don't know what to do. And Pandey gave her 10 days. And then to add insult to injury, even she advisor said, but she don't run the government. So why don't they keep on meeting with her? The other 3 people or 4 people Dr. Rowley should have keep the meeting with. It's your go.
Thank you very much, sis. All right, your turn, Tash.
I got it.
Okay.
Morning and welcome. Hola.
Hello. Tash.
Good morning.
Morning. You see that camera you all had in the office and you didn't inform me about it? The meeting is now null and void. I declare it. And further, I have courthouse closed. I will go to the courts to make sure they declare it null and void. Okay?
That's the camera that you posed for?
Not the one I posed for. The idea that you had a camera in the office.
Why did you pose, ma'am?
Right.
They want anything with she.
Oh, God. I love she too bad.
They don't want nothing
girl, let me tell you now, the Moby out of this world, girl. I don't know what she does playing that Moby, boy.
And you see it?
Nah, girl, she does make that Moby different, girl.
From the heart?
From the heart with love. The Moby bad. I bring back a whole rum bottle, you know. She just fixed me up nice.
Very well.
God, boy. Mrs. Crosby, call her morning. I don't know when Bruce will be able to talk like me. Call her morning.
All kind of thing we told you.
Hello?
Please hang up and try.
She just come from nowhere. Just so.
Are you sure it's Mama Taria calling here? Morning and welcome.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm not here.
Caller? Oh, they're gone.
She get cold feet. Call her morning.
Hi, Sharon. Morning, Tash. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning. Yesterday or the day before, I made a comment about predecessor whether she have interest in Tobago thing. I have 50 seconds.
Right. And I told you.
Let me expand now.
Right.
All right. Is when Tobago gets internal self-government, will they be still voting those 2 seats? Will they still be voting? Will they still occupy those 2 seats in Parliament? Will that still be the arrangement, or they would have their own thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I thought internal self-government, I thought they would have been voting for themselves and they would not have had those 2 seats. So that is why I said that her interest is no longer in Tobago, because I thought they would have their own thing and they wouldn't have to be voting in that way. So that was my reason for saying that she will no longer be interested in Tobago.
I get you.
Right? Because I think she would have said, okay, that is 2 seats less for the PNM, so she wouldn't be concentrated on that in that way in Tobago. So that was my reason, right? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, darling.
Yeah.
You crazy, she will get sick.
Let me take one here. Good morning and welcome. Caller.
Hello, morning.
Good morning. Oh, you mean? I answered you before, you know.
Let me stop before me.
Buy a new phone. Buy a new phone. Top up.
Sharon?
Yes, Mr. Good morning.
How you do, girl?
Ade, how you do?
Well, you know me from TV. You and your partner still.
Yeah. I know that.
Okay, what happened?
Start your morning.
Buy everything good?
Yes, for the hour.
Well, you know. Today I think I'm going to call son. I'll get Niniam, I'll get tea, I'll get out in a son. What is Niniam?
What is Niniam?
Niniam a food.
Things yeah.
When they say you get Niniam, a son food.
Me want to Niniam.
Right. Yeah, now let me tell you, son. If you put a pig in a palace, what that is?
A palace pig.
It still remains a pig. So not care what Dr. Keith will always try to do with this one. It still remains same thing. Then you get some people as senators, big lawyers, big name lawyers. I put their face on papers out and so on. Them are pig too.
What is that going on there? Yeah, sheep planting?
You must say?
Yeah.
But when the background there, it's
sheep.
I'm a sheep and them, so you know my farmer.
So
yes, we know.
Be careful, Mr. Ancha. Uncle Landy go eat your sheep. Careful.
That know nothing.
All right.
That all fancy place.
Yeah.
You know, eat sheep, you go nyam me sheep.
You go nyam your sheep.
Every kid, you go nyam me sheep. So them lawyers were pig still. No bother with them. Dr. Keith will be patient.
Okay.
A pig is a pig. So look what you try to do, they still remain pig.
Oh, gosh. Caller, morning.
Good morning to everybody again.
Good morning, Polly.
You know, I was amazed last night listening to the man who threatened to overturn this country, who after walking all over the place canvassing to agree that they have to let go some of the workers at Petrotrin.
He did?
Was very much amazed at him.
Wait, just now. Who agreed to that? I missed out. I went last night. I was very, very, very busy.
Your good friend, Mr. Roger.
My friend? I'm a real friend. You know what he said?
I will tell you, your good friend, Mr. Roger.
What he say?
He agreed. You had a meeting with Mr. Franklin Khan. And they were saying, well, they have to cut the staff in Petrotrin. And he agreed to it. So I was so amazed and surprised.
And please, that he said
because he said that nobody must be fired. Remember that was his campaign right through walking about, you know.
Okay.
So I find that very strange. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Polly. But it doesn't say that because that is my friend, if something wrong, I wouldn't say.
Hello? Hello?
Jesus.
Hello?
Yes, hello, caller.
Yes, son.
What is that?
Let me take one here.
Where that come from?
I don't know. Overseas. Caller, you live?
Yes, good morning, Tash.
Good morning.
Morning, Miss Felix and to Bruce.
Good morning.
Google there. I was so surprised when I hear the former Prime Minister before only talking about the hospitals. Why when they open the hospital, like she forgetting as a prime minister, as a lawyer and so forth, who should have education. She don't know that once you cut a ribbon to open a place, it open. It seems like she don't know that, right? And she cut the ribbon, but she know the place didn't do. It's a front fanfare she give us, right? And that again, Dr. Rory talking about the Port of Spain Hospital now. She was 5 years there, and she did not see that Port of Spain Hospital was in a state. When I saw it how much years ago, I went there to see somebody, and rain was falling, and water was coming down. They had a hole in the ceiling, and buckets was on the ground, they catching water, and she didn't see that. She wastes all the money. Now Dr. Rowley had to look for money to put that hospital before somebody had to charge him for some kind of something. It is ridiculous. I find it's time enough they start to put some of them in jail and throw away the key, you know.
Oh.
Have a blessed morning.
Okay, darling. Yeah. You hear that?
Yeah, but the OSHA happen a lot to throw away the key.
No, we had to keep the key.
Quite agree.
Bridget?
Yes, and how long I only trying, the girl just only watching on the rocks. Yes. Solid rock I stand, just like no sinking sand, Mr. Rowley. Stand up for Jesus. Let us see the put you down. Blessed love to you and your family and the colleagues of the cabinet. Yes, Ms. Sharon Phillips, blessed love to you, Mr. Bruce Wayne, Mr. and Brother Google. Blessed love to Pastor Google, Trinidad and Tobago. I just only watching like a watchman and listening everything. When my time come, I go come around. What goes wrong comes around. Okay, Miss Sharon?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my darling.
Love.
All right, so we go again. You have anything there?
No, you go ahead.
All right. Listen, now hold on. Listen to this. Hi.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Okay.
All right. You know you're live on 91.9 FM?
Who is this? Sharon Felix?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
You know that?
Yeah.
So why did
know your voice.
why you send that comment for me on WhatsApp?
If Aisha wasn't for you.
That is for Aisha. And it's in my program 6:27 a.m.
No, I make a mistake.
It is a mistake?
Yeah, Miss Sharon Felix.
All right. Well, let me tell you something. You mustn't call people names, eh? Right?
I was sure the text she sends for me.
She sent a text for you?
Always. And derogative text too.
Well, you had to be interfering with her.
Nothing now, nothing now, man. I just pong she was kidding because...
Yeah, but if you're interfering with her and you're ponging her and she answer you back. If you send something for me and I answer you back to suit, you can't get vexed for that. You need to stop doing that.
Okay, miss.
All right?
Sharon Felix.
So you have a good day. We don't have to belong to the same political party, you know. But we must learn to have respect. You must learn to have respect for one another.
I want all because, you know, I want all to see the fool all put in power now. Okay?
Who is the fool?
Okay, Miss Felix, have a nice day. I want to ask you, this is Tony. This is your brother?
You want to ask me my business on air?
Well, I born in San Juan, you know. I think
you born in San Juan behaving so? Nah, man, I'm feeling shame.
Nah, I had to switch.
Well, you could
This is the worst time ever. This is the worst time ever.
Let me ask you. Okay,
This
fine.
year.
I have no problem with you wanting to switch, and you could say, and you have your political views, and that's it. But does it give you the right to call people names?
When you might call a fool, pay them fool.
Yeah, but what you like, then you're saying that you get a derogative text. If you're telling people things like that, you will get answers to suit.
Okay,
So
okay,
under the last regime, you were very comfortable. You make plenty money. Your mouth was full of food.
Anytime, yes, any 5 years, yes, very full.
Very full. And you didn't care at that time when you was eating and your mouth was full. Some people wasn't getting at all.
I don't know what's getting, but what's saying is I like life. We need money to live.
All right. Okay, darling. You have a good day.
Okay,
Enjoy.
thank you.
Bye. And I will start to do people that anytime I see they send any text on this thing when I work it, I will start to do all of that. The board is not for this kind of nonsense. It's for us to discuss. You know? All right. So, 7:39 a.m. Tash, if you have any call, take it.
I have one. Good morning, caller.
Tash, good morning again. That guy who talked to Miss Phyllis a little while, he bet he was full, so he's supposed to be big now.
And he's supposed to put on. And he was supposed to put on.
Offload.
That's right.
And it's apparently he's getting paid for what he's doing. And let's tell him, whether you have a dog or a cat or a rat, you don't call them fools. That is one. And you watch the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago and call him a fool. And the fool, you ain't seen the fool there yet because she could not remember and she don't understand and she suddenly could remember and suddenly she have all kind of story to say now. Now she get it on like a jabbet. That's what she gets it on like.
And she hung up the phone on me, you know.
No.
Normally she say she gone.
Well, before I could have tell her, well, you know, we don't want to call nobody no name.
No name at all.
She hung up. Oh, Lord. That is the view of the caller and not the view of the radio station. But before I go further, let me just say some thank you this morning. And we'd like to say special thanks to the organizers of our meeting on Sunday last. To Ms. Sherma McDougall-Williams, Chairman of Tobago East Women's League, both members of Parliament, Honorable Ayana Webster-Roy and Honorable Shampa Kojo. And of course, Shampa demonstrated to the ladies the brushback dance from the old-time wedding. Yeah? The political leader and Chief Secretary of Tobago House of Assembly, Mr. Kelvin Charles, the Honorable Camille Robinson Regis, Mr. Joel Jack, Secretary, Deputy Chief Secretary of Finance, Joel Jack, Assemblyman Marcelin Melville Jack, Assemblyman Clarence Jacob, Marisha Osman, Dr. Agatha Carrington, Melissa Alexis James and the Tobago East Women's League, Janelle Wright and other members of the league, Mrs. Joycelyn Budden, Mrs. Marilyn Gordon, our former Lady Vice Chairman, the Secretary of the National Women's League, a former, Mrs. Denise Aliong Thomas, Dr. Petronilla Manning Allen, female councillors, aldermen of the various corporations and so on. And of course, they honored a lot of women. They honored Miss Amelia Pandora Alfred, Valerie Archil, Claudia Groom-Duke, Janet James, Violet Peter King, Eunice Dicey Small, Mariella Small. Those are the people who got honored. And just to say thank you again to the whole of Tobago Women's League for, accommodating us on Sunday, the National Women's League of the People's National Movement. Yeah, it was excellent. Yeah, just wanted to say that, yeah. And of course to the Street 919 FM, we brought it live. Yes, special thanks to them. To us. Yes, and Mr. X. And where's my boy name again? Who does do the live? Where's the guy who does do the live again? Name?
I don't know who.
Oh gosh. Mr. X will come in just now and tell me. I hope he reached before so we could see the dance, the cocoa dance. Let me take a call here. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
Where I am Tash.
Good morning.
Where's Sire?
Sire?
Sire not by you.
No, Sire not by me, and he's not by Barataria.
Oh, you know you went by Barataria?
Gail Barataria and me's good friends and all that. Don't try to throw no sand in my rice with Barataria.
You know Barataria, ain't you?
You and Pat. No, you and Pat. You and Miss Sharon, they only making bacchanal for Barataria to call my name, not me.
I don't know nothing about
I stay
that.
friends with Barataria.
Right.
Okay? But where's Saya and Truth? He gets stuck in one of the rooms in the palace.
No, I call Saya and Saya tell me by Anne-Marie come in.
Hey, tell Saya to have plenty of Anne-Marie, and you have to specify which one you buy. And I ain't have no helicopter that could take it back to Tobago. Tash, you see you are not like Bacchanal. I go. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let me see if it's Barataria calling here. Morning, Barataria.
Pleasant good morning to you, Tash.
Morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, darling.
Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sarah, where you are.
That song like Maria
Sharon,
Lyons.
thanks for a nice day on Sunday.
Oh, you're welcome.
And Tash, let me tell you a secret. Sharon was doing the wine in brushback.
The who?
Because wine was she showing here?
So the lady did sing good. And Sharon was doing the wine in brushback.
Yeah. She liked to move that way.
There to see her. But anyway, we had good fun. And thank you again, Sharon. Love you much.
Okay, Miss Lyons. Bye. Well, I had to put in a little spice in the thing. So I will go just one. Shamfa couldn't do what I do because next thing they would have take out a picture and put you on Facebook. So I could do it. I put a little spice in the thing, eh? I only don't get vexed with me. My waist does move just so sometimes.
Spices for food.
It might go in the right direction all the time, but it does move.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm Trinidadian.
What do you think you buy the oil for?
And Tobagonian. I don't know. You all right? Only stay there.
No, you have long there?
Yeah, I have one here.
Yeah, take it.
Call her morning.
Bonjour.
Oui.
To you, Sharon, my dear, to Bruce, to Tash, and to Mr. X when he gets in, and to all the listeners. Sharon, I've given you a job on a morning. You know, you have to remind some people. You know, there's a great writer who wrote, where ignorance is bliss, it's folly to be wise. But you have to continue educating some people that in today's Trinidad and Tobago, the economy is not getting the revenue. We have fallen revenue. Remember, oil reached to $20-something. It is hovering around 48 and so on, and it could go lower. People have fallen revenue, and the government has small money, little money, to do big things. And as Dr. Rowley has said, you have to do more with less. So the person who said, who want to call fools, call whoever fools and whatnot. In the days of plenty, they didn't put aside for the rainy day. They squandered, they mismanaged. It was a feeding frenzy for their friends and family. And who then become millionaires was who didn't want to become. Even Mr. Jack Warner said a lot of them went in there with fobs and they had more money than him. Right? Now, this government coming after have to pick up the slack, have to clean up, have to put things on a solid path of growth and prosperity for all. And they have to do it little by little with less. And people must remember that. And I'm glad to see if Mr. Roger woke up as a union leader to say nobody must go, that a person must go and all this kind of thing, that he's coming to his senses to realize that maybe you have to you move out some, maybe start to grow the economy in another way and bring back those who went before and so on. In today's economy, today's scenario, Sharon and people and company, it calls for patriotism. It calls for a citizen with good moral values and ethics like you all. I really admire you people. You, Bruce, Tash, Mr. X, regardless of whether it's storm, rain, you all come out to do your jobs. Sharon, I saw all of you all have family who lived in the States, who left Trinidad and Tobago for greener pastures. Had to work in snow. Couldn't call in and say the second day coming out. When it's snowing, raining, they had to put on the boots and the coat and go out in snow in cold weather. My God, that's what I'm calling for now. I have family who lost their jobs in Canada. And they said, you know what? We prefer to take pay cuts so that some of our colleagues that have jobs. This is what Trinidad and Tobago calls for now. Sacrifice, commitment, patriotism. And then we will start to see a turnaround. When we think about Trinidad and Tobago first and not ourselves. That is what this calling for. People, I admire you all. Sharon, sometimes I know you're not feeling well. But you're getting out of your bed and you're coming out to do your duty. I salute you and all your people for doing that. And that is what this Trinidad and Tobago calling for now. Blessings to all of you.
Thank you very much, Carol. All right, so 7:49 a.m. Remember, today is the 20th, eh? Yes.
All day.
Like Saya tell me he living not too far, but like he had to take a train. I don't understand.
I tell you, Saya tell me by Marina.
2:29 p.m.
Okay, good. Now, the Prime Minister, you know, I like to justify things, right? The issue with the photograph and so on, right? The picture went to what? 2:29 p.m. by the Prime Minister's page, right? But it went 2:33 p.m. on the UNC page. Rowley as he meets with the future Prime Minister today.
I love it. Take it.
Boy, you live with this.
The same photo?
The same photo.
Is that the photo in question?
The same photo. The same photo. So then what are we really doing?
What's the argument about?
What the argument? Oh gosh. So come on. But I must say the photo has been well taken out. It looks good.
It's a good photo takeout.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. These days photos, anyhow. Let me go to the lines. 7:51 a.m. I waiting for Sai. I want to see the Danzy Coco, you know. Caller, good morning.
Morning, son. Morning, Bruce. Morning, Tash.
Morning.
You know, the lady, the previous caller, she said everything what it is I wanted to say. But one thing I would like to see, though, is that while it is they might have to remove people from service, employment, I would like them to take a serious, stringent look at the top heaviness in most of the industries, because top heaviness is what this calls a lack of revenue and income. Because one person is beginning like 50 people's salary, and the 50 people is the ones who actually doing the productivity. And you have people just collecting money as managers, and you have to pay drivers and all this kind of foolishness, and they do very little in regards to productivity. You can get people to manage, and you don't need micromanagers. So that I hope that Mr. Roger was able to look in that direction as well. Not only allow people who are actually producing to go, because we know some people have to go, but let them be wary of how it is to letting people go. Thanks.
I have one here.
Take it.
Caller, morning. Welcome.
See, I feel some people missed Mr. Rozier's statement last night. And Mr. Rozier said he wasn't referring to workers to go home, he was talking about management. That was the arrangement he made. So right, technically, Mr. Rozier went back on the same agreement that we now commending him for. But, Karen,
that's why I ain't saying nothing. Yeah,
we have a problem. That gentleman that called just now and said he lived very well. But he wasn't listening to Mova.
No, he didn't call, I called him because...
yes, that you called. He didn't listen to Mova. If he did save and invest and be cheap, he wouldn't have been singing the song he's singing every day. It looks like he's a live sport member. Yeah, because remember, he can't tell me what he did. If he can't tell me nothing that he had a contract or he was. So he had to be a live sport member. So you know when your food cut out, it's the worst thing, you know. I tell you, Pandey described I am man, and they describe them, you can buy them for what? A chubby and $1 for one. Enjoy your day.
I have to play a Movado, boy. I mean, sorry, Vibes Cartel, but I get tired and all. I get tired, I get confused.
And on Saturn DJ wrong
DJ wrong throne.
Give them a helping hand. You get dinner in return. Road to success, now miss the turn. Tell me why you dish me dirt. Good thing, me not beg you to. Thank you, God, me pass the words. Shawty, you know you with me, girl. Well, at least me hope you wish me, girl. Seriously, though, enough of them boy are plastic youth. Sell them soul for your plastic shoes, but the blow where you throw can't get me down. Me a real youth, enough of them I see through. Come round for the free food, can't fool me fool. When I think, me no know. Mankind is a werewolf. I will change with the full moon.
You understand what the song say? May I real youth, enough of them see it true. Come round for the free food, can't fool me fool. And I think, me no know, mankind is a werewolf. And me change with the full moon. All you take that.
Seriously,
All right, so we're getting ready to get out of here in the next 5 minutes, Stash. The time does come so quick, girl. I should have had 24 extra hours in my day, you know.
Yeah, at that time I was stupid so too and was asking God for that.
For 24, no, but that means I will go too fast.
Yeah, but what will happen is that we will still use it up and we'll still want more.
It's true. So let me stay quiet, eh? Stay calm, stay calm. Stay calm. All right, so 7:55 a.m. You have anything to tell us about heritage?
Wait.
Okay.
One thing.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, give me a minute here. One little minute here. Hold on.
Microphone, please. Check 1 2.
It's on.
Are you there?
Yes, sire.
Yes. Morning, everybody. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Good thing you come.
I apologize for missing you.
Well, don't talk too much. Don't talk too much. You have 4 minutes.
Already.
I want to see
we have to do the cocoa dance.
Yes, so give me it quick.
No.
No,
that's not it.
People, you need to log on. On the Tobago line quickly. Quick. Go on street.
You can do the cocoa dance, right?
Go on YouTube. You're going to street 91.9 FM Tobago. Quickly. Yeah. Get over.
It's like a machine thing. Right,
get
like
over.
that.
Right. I ain't seen.
Oh, God, well,
put on your shoes. Do quick. Where the music?
But the music is...
How you dance?
The music is the cocoa.
Right, let me hear.
Yeah.
But you go mash up the floor, right?
Right. And then if you have somebody... Come here, let me go.
Yes, go around. Quick. All you need to log on the Tobago site if you want to see. Quick. But I not seeing. I need to refresh. Mr. X is
and I have the Trinidad version too, eh?
Right.
You see it on YouTube.
Yeah. Wait. Not so. I can't see. No. Come wrong a little bit. Come wrong by the computer. Come back by the computer by the door.
Right, I hear.
Right, come.
You seen him now?
Right, come. Right.
But I ain't even know.
This is the Trinidad version of dancing the cocoa.
The wine part. Or the pose.
Oh, God.
The cocoa dancing. And dancing the cocoa.
Yeah, all right.
Your leg can move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shoulders can move.
Santana.
Dancing
He posing.
Die for Amber, Terry, and Anne-Marie. Look.
You don't see that.
Oh, God. Hey. Anyhow, guys, you know we gotta leave just now, eh? Let me do you have anything to tell us about heritage today? Who is that lady in studio there?
This is the lady who's come for this segment. That's Dr. Faith V. Israel.
Hi, doctor. All right, so you have anything to tell us about heritage, or we could get on about our business?
Today's we area.
Right, okay.
It's a village to raise a child.
Nice.
So we don't put one licking on him long on the beach.
Yeah.
Me and the whole village.
Watch all your web now. Or they never get a mount, eh? Jesus. Take that.
Hey, carry on yourself.
With my whole self. Anyhow, guys, the word for today is leap of faith. And we just got that from Sire. I am moving forward in my journey of faith. In 1969, people around the world watches as astronaut Neil Armstrong stepped onto the lunar surface and said, "That's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind. Reaching the moon was a leap of faith." Each leap of faith I take is founded on my belief in living from the Spirit of God within me and surrounding me. I can accomplish what I'm divinely inspired to do. I have a world of opportunities awaiting me. Mine is a sacred journey of walking a walk that leads me to a greater expression of myself. I am never limited to only what I think I can achieve. With God, I can and will accomplish and envision even more than I could ever imagine was possible. I am moving forward in my journey of faith. All things that can be done for the one who believes. Mark 9:23. Guys, this is where we got to leave it for today. Talk to you tomorrow morning from 5 a.m. Mr. Exo, go get up early and come na man.
What time you get the news this morning?
Early.
3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
That means I was up at that hour.
But then you need to stay up and don't go back to sleep.
All right.
So we're gone. Talk to you guys.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ryan and Obsession Bar presents Obsession. Girls Gone Wild Could Truths. Performance by 5-star Akil and Hitman. Team Speed Dancing, the hottest rock-out girls. Ticket outlets are all 3 Obsession Bar locations. Princestown, The Street 91.9 FM. Cost $200. Date Saturday, 29 July. Time 3 p.m. 7 p.m. Boarding at 2 p.m. Party bus also available to and from the event. For more information, contact Ryan at 719-2198. The number again, 719-2198. Obsession.
Upscale Ladies presents Big Girls Now, Sunday, July 30th, on board the luxurious Embassy Yacht. Boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando at 3 p.m. and sailing at 4 p.m. Music by Generation of Gold. Live performances by Dev the Iron Man. So come out and celebrate with Upscale Ladies. Corky's Sports Bar and Anand's Auto AC presents Chutney Splash Cooler Cruise on board the luxurious Embassy Yacht. Sunday, July 30th. Boarding at 2 p.m. Sailing at 3 p.m. sharp from the Blackjack Marina Shagaramas. Music by DJ Sheriff.
Yes, this is your street DJ Sheriff. I'll be on board. Get out with Vika Sahadeo and Kenneth Supersad.
Guest artists Kenneth Supersad and Vika Sahadeo. Live Tassa band on board. Tickets are just $200. It's available at Corky's Sports Bar, Southern Main Road, Curab, and Anand's Auto AC. Call Baby at 387-9220 or Anand at 481-0846. Chutney Splash Cooler Cruise.
Diamond Deep Promotions present Freedom, the red, white, and black edition on board the Coral Vision on Monday, 31st July 2017, the night before the holiday. Boarding by the Breakfast Shed, Ryson Road, Port of Spain at 11 p.m., sailing at midnight, and returning 3 a.m. Live performance by Nyla Blackman. Music by Memphis International. Hosted by All-Star Hayden and Mr. Boy. DJs Howie T, Mikkel, and Reese T. Tech Sounds and Selector Pro. Admission $200. For tickets, call Sade at 728-6686. Daniel at 479-8113. Candy at 705-7799. Tickets available at Fresh Barbershop St. James. Freedom.
Come to the Island Club Entertainment and more. Come to the Island Club and make a score. Come to the Island Club and feel alright. We want to see you tonight. Where dreams come true, something special for you. Where you're number one and you'll always have fun. Come in and play. Today is your day. We're sure that you'll want to stay. To the Island Club. Come to life.
Looking for a professional, family-oriented barbershop? Visit People's Choice by Anthony. We give parents a reason to smile with our special price of just $30 for children 2 to 10 years old. Call or WhatsApp 750-1451, Monday through Thursday. We accept appointments and walk-ins. Our shop is located on the first floor of New City Mall with entrances at number 3 Charlotte Street and 41 Independence Square, Port of Spain. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Success begins with the right haircut. Visit us today.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chagonas. Now definitely closing on August 1st. The biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts, and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nanu School Feed, Papu's Gyro, and many more. It's the best time to shop at Farm India Expo. Now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st. Entry is absolutely free.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
Dr. Finn, Curtis Douglas, Nyron Leon, Alicia Patterson, Lift Tobago, Terry Lynch, Keisha Martin, Alvin Melbourne, Dr. Ned, Teacher Farley, and Wayne Clark, Lift Tobago.
It's time to take Tobago higher. DDP, we rising higher. It's time to take Tobago higher. DDP, we rising higher.
Police officer, every soldier, firefighter, the nurses, the doctor, every health worker. Lift Tobago, lift Tobago. Every mother, every father, grandpa and grandma, school teacher, every pastor. Lift Tobago, lift Tobago. Every sector, URP worker, CPEP, the cleaner, the fisherman, the farmer. Lift Tobago, lift Tobago.
It's time to take Tobago higher.
All right, so Tobago, we are here. Trinidad, good morning as well, as we broadcast live to the two islands inside this sponsored hour here. And Dr. Faith B. Israel is on this side of the drink, as they say. Yeah, this side of the Caribbean Sea, inside 919 Studios, Tobago. So, Dr. Faith, good morning. I know you'll have your plans there already, and you're talking about the walk that's coming up next week.
Yes. We're talking about the exercise that we're doing. We're doing an exercise next week, Friday, from Roxborough by the Sid Gray Stadium. That's Friday, the 28th of July. Sid Gray Stadium all the way to town. And don't get worried if you think that is a long distance. Don't get worried about that. You could jump in, start with us in Roxborough, and jump out if you wish. When you get tired, jump in a vehicle, drive a little bit, jump back out with us. Whatever you need to do, be a part of it. So why are we doing this? Tobago, we are doing this because we want to exercise our rights. We want to show that, you know what, we have not been getting what we said we were supposed to get, what we've been promised for the last 16, 17 years. We have not been getting it. And you know what, it's time for us to not sit back and take it quietly. It's time for us to not just sit back and say, you know what, well, we put them in charge, so we can let it do what they have to do. No. We've had enough of that. So we are standing up and we are saying, hey, enough is enough, and we are working to show that we are not comfortable, to show that we are seeing the absolute level of disrespect.
This year, it's going to be bigger and better. The Plymouth Fishermen's Association presents Plymouth Fisherman Festival. At Coral Bay, Turtle Beach, on Sunday, July 23rd.
Yes. We are showing all of that we are not happy. We are not happy with it, and we are going to show them that we are ready to stand up and we are ready to exercise our rights. Now, before I forget, though, let me ask all of you who are in the northeastern end of the island. This evening, around 6 o'clock, we'll be heading up to Castara by the Community Center to have a very detailed discussion about the budget presentation that was done last week, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, the budget that was presented. Because we know, those of us in the Minority Council, those of us in the PDP, we understand that the budget that is presented is something that affects your life. It affects you because when they spend your money, when you go and you buy eggs, when you go and you buy milk in the grocery and you pay that, or when they take out that PAYE from your salary, it is your money that the government is taking to spend. So you need to know when they're spending your money, what are they doing exactly? What exactly are they doing? And you need to stand up and say, hey, we're not agreeing with that, or we are agreeing with that. We're not agreeing or we agree. Whatever it is, you need to know what is going on in there, and you need to stand up and say, yes, we agree, or no, we do not agree. Now, one of the things we mention all the time with the budget, especially this last budget, is that when the finance secretary said the other day, when he sent out the circular to all of the divisions, he said that you are supposed to base your budget presentation, base your budget numbers, base what you want to do on something called the Comprehensive Economic Development Plan. The Comprehensive Economic Development Plan. Now, we've had 2 versions of that. We had one from a couple years ago, and there is now a second Comprehensive Economic Development Plan that, by the way, is coming to an end this year. At the end of 2017, it is coming to an end. The second plan was supposed to go from 2013 to 2017. No, and remember, this is the second go around. They paid a consultant a whole heap in such a money to create this plan first, and then they did absolutely nothing, and they paid a consultant a whole heap in such a money again to do a second version of the plan, and we are now in July in 2017. And I want you to listen to me, Tobago and Trinidad. I am going to list
some of the things. Some of the things that they said they were going to do between 2013 and 2017. And you have to tell me, Tobago, you have to tell me, Trinidad, did they accomplish any of those things? And I am pulling directly. These are not my words. I am pulling directly from the Comprehensive Economic Development Plan. And the reason I'm doing this now, this is a kind of serious thing because we really need to understand what's going on. This is supposed to be the plan that it tells us in Tobago, tells us in the THA what we do every single year. What we do every single year. It's basically the strategic plan that should have led what they did for the last 4 years and said, okay, we are spending our money on this, we are spending our money on that. Remember, they spent $40 billion over the last 16 years, including this last 4 years here. So let's talk about it. One of the things that they want to do is have an effective, reliable, and integrated land, sea, and air transportation systems developed to facilitate trade and improve movement between Trinidad and Tobago and between Tobago and the rest of the world. Okay? They said, that is what it said. I am reading the words word by word from the Comprehensive Economic Plan. How were they planning to do that? 1. Prepare an integrated transportation plan for Tobago. Has anyone seen that? Remember, this is what they should have done 2013 to 2017. Prepare an integrated transportation plan for Tobago. Have you seen that? 2. Upgrade and expand the A&R Robinson International Airport. You tell me, have you seen that? Assess the feasibility of increased marine facilities and services. Have you seen that? 4. Expand the public bus service. Well, that one is a joke. That one is a joke. A joke. And 5. Expand coastal protection works in keeping with increased localized issues. Those were the 5 things that they said in 2013, people, that they were going to do to ensure that we have an effective, reliable, and integrated land, sea, and air transportation system so that we can travel with ease between Trinidad and Tobago, so that we can travel with ease on the island of Tobago, and so that we can travel with ease from Tobago to other islands. Did they accomplish that? Now you have to ask yourself, remember, it's 16 years they was there. 16 years they were there. They've been promising these things every single year in the budget since I could remember. I have been back in Tobago for the last 10, 11 years. And you have to ask yourself, you all gave them another chance. You all gave them another chance in January, and you now have to determine, Tobago, whether you are willing to give them even another chance. Are you willing to give them even another chance? Or are you going to come out with us on July 28th, next week Friday, and exercise your rights and tell them, you know what, we know what is in this document. We know what you paid the consultant a whole lot of money to write. But it seems like you have never even actually read the document because you have accomplished absolutely none of those things. So that was just one area. And I just pulled one area randomly. Effective, reliable, and integrated land, sea, and air transportation system. Tobago, do you have that? Do you have that? I have been living on this island. I born and grew here. I went away and studied for a little bit and come back. And since I come back, I'm watching, I'm waiting. And I am with bated breath waiting for this. You have to ask yourself, do we have that? Are we willing to give them another chance, or are we going to stand up? Are we going to exercise our rights, Tobago, and tell them, no, enough is enough? Let me jump on to a second one. Really quickly. And it says, labor force development in response to the changing needs of a diversified, performance-driven, and self-reliant Tobago. That is what they were going to do. And to get that, they were going to do 3 things. 1, establish the Tobago Labor Market Planning Initiative. The Tobago Labor Market Planning Initiative. Have you ever heard about that? Have you ever seen that anywhere? Have you heard any consultations about that? You ask yourself. Second thing they were going to do, restructure workforce programs in Tobago to support further development of workers. Have you seen anything that really goes towards restructuring the workforce so that we can develop our workers? The third thing, establish a Tobago Productivity Council and seek Tobago's representation on the national body. Anybody, somebody, call me and let me know if all you ever hear anything about that Tobago Productivity Council, because it might be that I just have been in the wrong areas and I don't know. Remember, these are not my words. These are not my words. These are the things they said they were going to do to improve our labor force and to ensure that we are a diversified, performance-driven, and self-reliant Tobago. Antics, you in the news, you ever hear about any of that?
Not recently.
Not recently. And you know what? If I didn't read through the document, it's like you're hearing these words for the first time. You're hearing these words for the first time. Remember, this is the second version of the Comprehensive Economic Development Plan. And this is the second version that should have started to be implemented in 2013, and they should have ended the implementation of this plan in 2017. We are now in July 2017. I don't know how they plan to do the rest of it by the end of the year. So, a bell ringing outside. Improve productivity and performance in the Tobago fishing and seafood industry is the third one that I just pulled out randomly. Improve productivity and performance in Tobago's fishing and seafood industry. And all you listen, here were the 5 things they were planning to do that Tobago. 1. Develop a strategic action plan for the fishing and seafood industry. All your fishermen. Curtis, you listening? All you ever hear anything about that? All you ever hear anything about that? That strategic action plan for the fishing and seafood industry. 2. Establish a fish stock inventory and management system for fish catch data, meaning going out and see how much fish in what area, so that you could tell the fishermen, hey, we have a lot of whatever kind of fish in this area, or we don't have a lot in that area, the fish moving from here to there, so that they know how to go out and fish. 3. Establish a training center for fisher folk. Establish a training center for fisher folk. Where is that center? Where is that center? 4. Upgrade fishing industry infrastructure. Upgrade fishing industry infrastructure. And I'm guessing by that they would tell you that they built the little fishing depots that they have around the island that the fishermen are refusing to use. Maybe that is what they meant by that. But in my mind, that is not a fishing industry infrastructure at all. That's just a little part of it. And the last thing they said they were going to do when it relates to that is improve capacity within the Division of Agriculture, Marine Affairs, Marketing, and the Environment. Those of you who are working within that division, whatever they call it now, I think they're changing the name to something else. Have you gotten any kind of improvement? Have you gotten any kind of training to say that they have spent a little bit of time and a little bit of effort improving what you are doing? Have they? Have they? I don't think so. Maybe I am wrong. As I said in the budget debate, I look for things. And if I am wrong, please let me know. There are many instances that I do not mind being corrected. There are many instances where I do not mind being wrong. And this is one of them. You listen. You go and listen to all of these things. You look at them. Look at them. Tell me, am I wrong? Have you seen any of those things anywhere? Tobago. This was 4 years ago. This plan was written in 2013. This plan was written in 2013. And you have to ask yourself, of the things that I just listed out, if any of them have been established, have any of them been established? And I am telling you the answer is no. The answer is absolutely no. Let me read a couple more for you, just so that you have an idea. Tobago Eco Foods Label Development and Markets established in Tobago, Trinidad, and elsewhere. In other words, they want to make sure that Tobago foods are available in Tobago, in Trinidad, and all over the world. Okay, so they were going to do 3 things to do that. 1, brand a Tobago Eco Foods label, products, value chains, production system defined and label established. Basically, they were going to ensure that we have basically one kind of label, so that whenever anything goes out from Tobago, it has our signature label that says this is from Tobago, so everybody know where it's coming from. Have you seen that? What is that signature label? 2, establish a Tobago Eco Foods certification program, so that when we send the food out, they know that the food has been certified. They know that the food is of good quality and has gone through all of the international rigors. Have you seen that? I know for a fact that there are people in Tobago right now who are producing things, who want to send those things to Canada, who want to send those things to America, but they can't even get a lab to test the foods properly, which is what the Canadian markets want, which is what the American markets want. That is what the international markets want. They need it. They said that they were going to, in 2013, establish a certification program. Here's the 3rd one. Establish sustainable production systems under the Eco Foods label to supply consistent quality and quantity of raw materials for the fresh food and processing market. What does that mean? Basically, they were going to ensure that we have all of the raw materials that is needed, so that when we are producing food, we have good quality and we can produce enough for us and to send out internationally. You have to ask yourself, Tobago, have you heard any of this happening? Have you heard about any of this happening? This was the 2013 to 2017 plan. We are now in July 2017. They have done absolutely nothing. And if you look at what has happened between January and now, you go around to all of the divisions and you have to ask yourself, what is going on? What is going on in any of the divisions? Because everybody's telling you nothing ain't happening by we. Nothing ain't happening by we. What's going on? We have to ask ourselves. And remember, this bunch, they say that they are new bunch, but they also tell you that they told you in January that the reason you needed to vote for them is so that they can continue the work of the bunch that was there before. As a matter of fact, some of them were there before. So you need to ask yourself, Tobago, if after all these years, 16 years, going on 17 very quickly, you have gotten absolutely no results from them, none whatsoever, are you going to sit back quietly? Are you going to sit back quietly and say, oh, well, I don't know what I could do, we can't do nothing? No. I thought so first, and then I realized, Faith, you cannot sit back quietly and do nothing. You cannot sit back quietly and allow them to just continue doing absolutely nothing. Because you remember, when they're doing nothing for you, their pockets full, and their friends and family walking around driving Benz and Porsche and all kind of thing. So it's you to catch. Because they are spending the money. Over $40 billion has been spent. And you, Tobago, you have to ask yourself, what have you seen for that? What have you gained for that? Are your businesses any better? Are the schools any better? Are your children in a better position now to be in this global economic world? After spending $40 billion, after their friends and family got rich, and what have you gotten rich? Remember, these were the plans that were written in 2013. 2013. So we are asking you to come out and join the Minority Council. Let them know that you are not happy with what has been happening. Let them know that they cannot continue to just do what they want and you sit back and say nothing. So join the Minority Council. Join Mr. Watson Duke. Join Assemblyman Farley Augustine. Join myself. Join the other people who are coming from lands for me, who are coming from all over the place. Join those people, those of us, on 28th of July, 8 a.m. at the Sid Gray Stadium. Join all of us there at the Sid Gray Stadium, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. and we will be exercising our rights. We will be exercising our rights and walking from Roxborough all the way to town. I doing it. I'm putting on a nice comfortable shoe. That is one day I think I gotta leave the military boots home. I might put on a nice little sneaker and walk from Roxborough all the way to town. And believe me, if it's only 3 hours we walking and 3 hours we making it to town, we're doing it because we're sick and tired of this foolishness. Tobago, them Trinidadians just be calling me stupid. I hear it all the time. They just be calling me stupid. You can't allow them to keep calling us stupid. We cannot keep taking this kind of stupidness and just sitting down and doing nothing. We cannot keep doing that. Tobago is 40 billion of your money they spend already, 40 billion of your money. $40 billion. If you don't know what that is, I mean, it's just zeros. Imagine if you had $1 million, what you could have done with it. If you had 2 million, far less billions, and they have nothing to show. So come out on Friday, 28th of July, 8 a.m. Sid Gray Stadium is starting to walk. If all you could do is walk from the stadium down to the bridge right in by going in by Argyle Waterfall, no scene. Come and do something. Show your face. Stand up and let them know, hey, this will not work. We gave you all a chance. We gave you all a chance in January, and we need you all to start working. Make sure that they work for the 4 years. Make sure that they work for this 4 years that you give them. Now it's only 3.5 now, because if you realize we're in July, 6 months done gone already, and we have nothing to show for it. Tobago, again, if you're in the northern part of the island, we will be in Castara this evening. At 6 o'clock and in the community center. Assemblyman Farley and I will be there, and we'll be discussing the budget and so forth. Come on out, be a part of it. You'll go into detail. So if you're from Castara and you want to know what is in this budget for you, you need to come to this meeting so that you can see exactly what is in this budget. Well, let me rephrase, I already know. It really ain't had nothing in the budget for you, but you need to see what is written there. You need to see what is written there. And you need to come out, Tobago, all of you. Friday, 28th of July, 8 a.m., Sid Gray Stadium, and be a part of this movement. The minority leader, Mr. Watson Duke, Farley Augustine, and myself, we will be here leading the walk for a better country, and we just need you to come and be a part of it. We need you to come and be a part of it. So, we need you to come out. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have to ask yourself, are you ready? You have to ask yourself, are you ready to just sit down? Are you ready to just sit down and shut up and do nothing? Are you going to keep doing that? Are you going to let them just say, we know that them Tobagonians stupid and they don't fight for themselves and they just lay down and take stupidness? Will you allow them to keep saying that about you? Will you, Tobago? Will you allow them to keep saying that about you? And by the way, I know many of you all are listening. Yesterday, I actually I was driving in front of an area, and somebody flagged me down the car. They thought it was my mother driving, and they said, you know what, we're listening to you, and I may not be able to walk, but I'm going to offer you some water, so that when all you pass in front of my business, right, you all have water to drink. You all have water to get. You know what, and I thought that was so cool. And we want to thank you. Let me publicly thank you, ma'am, for giving that kind of support, because that is what we need. I mean, the PDP, we never had money.
Yes, yeah, I understand that.
We never had money. We were a one truck on the street light kind of thing. We've always been like that. And this is how we are now, and the people on the ground understand that we are here fighting for them. We are here fighting. Believe me when I tell you, me doing this, sometimes I just wonder, Faith, why you're doing it. Because this is a poor life decision. You know, it's like when it comes to making money, this is a poor life decision. But Tobago, we're doing it because I recognize that, you know what? This is the land of my birth. My neighbor string berry right here. A berry right here, and I had to be here, I had to be able to live here, I had to be able to survive here, I had to be able, if heaven forbid I get sick, go up to the hospital and know that I get in service. I need to be able to know that if I want good food, I get in good quality food. That if I want to open a business, that the business would be able to make money. And I don't just want it for me, I want it for every other Tobagonian, every other person living. You don't even have to born here. As long as you live on this island and you love this island, you should be able to benefit from this island. And I'm just sick and tired of the friends and family thing that is like, and you're actually seeing them driving around in their porch, and you're seeing them driving around in their big car and thing, and you know for a fact that them alone making money to Tobago, them alone benefiting from this. Are you going to allow them to do that? Are you really, really, really going to allow them to keep doing that? Tobago, no, you cannot do that. Now I'm going to open up the lines a little bit. I'm going to open up the lines a little bit, but I want to do one more thing. I want to bring up one more thing that was written in the CEDP document. You know what? What got me, What got me about this document, I remember, I think it was last year, in one of those joint select committee meetings. And you remember the joint select committee meetings when they real embarrassing, where, Tobago look real stupid? In one of those, I think one of the questions came up about this CEDP thing, and it was asked by a top public servant. What about it? And it's like the public servant didn't even know the document existed. Now, if you spend a whole heap in such a money to pay a consultant to create a strategic plan for you to work with, why are you not even using the strategic plan? Why are you not even trying to implement the things that are in the strategic plan? You know, as I said in my budget presentation, it's either all you don't know what all you're doing, or all you just don't care about us. Either all you don't know what you're doing, or all you don't care about us. And Tobago, you cannot. Both of those options are bad options. You cannot allow them to keep doing the stupidness that they are doing. Let me just go to one more. One more of the big plans that they had that they have absolutely done nothing with. It says, diaspora capital invested and partnerships established. What does that mean? People who born and grow in Tobago but living outside of Tobago, they're living in the US, in the UK, wherever they live in now, and they have money to spend. Let us partner with them so that they can help us by investing in Tobago. That is what we need. That is what we need. They said they were going to do 5 things to implement that. 1, develop a database of non-resident Tobagonians. Develop a database of people who are not living in Tobago but they are Tobagonians. 2, mobilize diasporic funds, meaning go out and seek funding outside from people who are Tobagonians that living out there. Have they done that? 3, reform the Tobago Heritage Land Trust. People, what is the Tobago Heritage Land Trust? You all know anything about that? You all know anything about that? Has it been reformed? All we know they're doing is taking out money out of the contingency fund, and they, I understand they're doing it in a way that not even legal. Well, yeah, we're hearing, We're hearing. We ain't taking them things just so, We're not taking them things just so. 4, redrain of Tobago brains. What does that mean? We have a brain drain, meaning people who born here, grow here, and when they get educated, they leave because they feel that Tobago have nothing for them. They were planning to bring back some of those people so that we have all of the technical capacity that we need on the island. It's every week somebody who come back home does be calling me and telling me they're sick and tired and fed up, they're packing up their Georgie bundle and they're going. Is every week I have that conversation with somebody, and plenty of others be begging them, nah, all you can't leave yet, A friend of mine, I am the one who convinced her to come back a couple years ago. Look now, I am the one who convinced her. I called her, she called me, we're going back and forth. She said life situations changed, she wanted to come back home. I said, girl, come back, it will be good, let me come back and do this thing kind of thing. I saw her the other day, she said, Faith, this is your fault. Faith, this is your fault. And it's like, I couldn't even say nothing. I can't answer because she's just so frustrated. What she came to do, all of her technical skills, they don't even know what to do with it. They don't even know, wasting the girl's time. And she has technical capacity that would fix a lot of the HR problems that we have in Tobago. But no, because she probably not a member of the party now. So that is it. They're not even listening to her. And the last thing they said they were going to do in that area is develop a Tobago think tank. What is a think tank? Basically pulling a bunch of people who have technical capacity in a certain area, in different areas, throwing them in a room and saying, hey, this is a problem, brainstorm, let's come up with solutions. Has that happened? Has that happened? Absolutely not. I have not heard of that. I have not heard of that happening. And even when the technocrats give examples of what to do, when they say what needs to be done, do we listen to them? Do we listen to them? I have reports coming to my inbox all the time that say, Faith, you see this issue that they're dealing with in tourism, you see this issue that they're dealing with in culture, you see this issue that they're dealing with economics. Look, the report that I did here, I sent it to them. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So we have a lot of the technical capacity here. And it's like, when it's almost as if you're too smart, they don't want to hear from you.
Yeah.
If you know what you're talking about, they don't want to hear from you, because it means that they would actually have to produce, and it means they would actually have to do what we are asking them to do, what we are paying them to do, and they do not want to do that. So hey, you know what? It is our time to do it. Our time to exercise our rights, because we are sick and tired of the foolishness. We are sick and tired of it. We gave them another chance. As a PDP candidate, one who lost by 5 votes, I had no problem with that. I had no problem with that. This is a democratic country, and the man who gets the most wins. I had no problem with that whatsoever. But you all have to stand up and let them know that we are not okay with what they are doing. We are not okay with it. You cannot just sit back and allow them to draw their big salary every month and do nothing. So come, join Assemblyman Watson Duke, the minority leader of the Tobago House of Assembly and political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots. Join Assemblyman Farley Augustine, the representatives for Speyside, Charlottesville, Lansbury, the whole, that forgotten East. Join myself, the minority councillor in the Tobago House of Assembly. Join the 3 of us as we exercise our rights and we lead the march, we lead the walk, we lead the way from Roxborough by the St. Grace Stadium on the 28th of July. 28th of July, 8 a.m., come down. Come down. Be a part of it. Walk with us. Bring your umbrella if you feel the sun might be a little hot. Wear comfortable shoes. Wear comfortable clothes. Don't come in the tight up skirt and things, because that mightn't work. Because we want you all to be able to make it. Come out in your full force and show them. You know what, Andix, we have a little bit of time. So I think, give me the telephone number so that people could call in. It's a while they have not been able to talk to us. Yes,
so you can call us at 639-0791, 639-0791. You can call us at 660-8373, 660-8373, or 631-0219. 631-0219. The lines are open. Let's see who's there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Something that surprised me and surprised even Brother B was on Rise and Shine speaking about. The Prime Minister came out and said after a debate he had with the opposition leader, you know what he came out and asked? What is self-government and what Tobagonians really want? I don't know if anybody is listening to that. All right.
I heard him, and I was surprised because I know that we have been talking about self-governance in Tobago for the last. You know what? Let me talk about why.
Let us do this because we live in Trinidad too. So maybe it might be educational for some people to actually get that information too, in terms of what is really the request for self-government from Tobago.
Well, you know that is simple. We've had several rounds of consultations in Tobago. Various groups have gone around, and there are several key things that are standard.
Right.
One, Tobago would like to have a federal kind of relationship with Trinidad, which is kind of like what we see in the United States, where you have the United States of America, yes, as a broad body, but you also have New York is a state, and New York has an entire legislature. New York has an entire system that governs itself. New Jersey has an entire system. California has different, right? So something that you could do in New York, you would not be able to do it in California because the laws are different. They are different, and they want to be able to do that. So that is one of the things that we are doing. We want, and that has been clear, very, very clear. Anybody who's been to any of the consultations, any of the reports, understand that. We want a federal system where Trinidad is a state within this entity called Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago is a state within this entity called Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
And yes, there are overarching things in this federal government called Trinidad and Tobago. So that's clear. Another thing that we want, and again that is clear, is the ability to make our own laws here in Tobago, laws that affect Tobago, that don't necessarily, because Trinidad may have a very different view about some things. Now, for example, the other day I saw something about a law about parrots. And parrots being one of those endangered species, and maybe not using the correct words. But since that thing has come out, I have had so many people in Tobago. Now that might be an issue in Trinidad, but we have so many people in Tobago telling us, hey, them parrots real distressing me.
Right, they are pests in Tobago.
They are pests in Tobago. So a law that might be good for Trinidad as it relates to preserving parrots may not work for Tobago, and we need to be able to make a different kind of law that applies to us. That does not have to go to Trinidad to get final approval, as is currently the situation now. Another thing, we need to be able to get our own money. Currently, if the Tobago House of Assembly needs to get money outside of the Trinidad and Tobago government, if we want a grant, it's easy, we can get a grant. But if we need to take a loan from, ADB or World Bank or anything like that, we are not allowed to do that on our own.
Right, based on the current structure.
Based on the current structure.
Right. Anything would have to be a Trinidad and Tobago development loan, and then Tobago will get from
a
whatever
piece of it. Exactly. Which may not work for us. We need to know, if we want to take a special loan to do something very specific for us, we should be allowed to do that. Of course, it needs to fall within the general rules of the country, but we should be able to go out and do that.
So it's a federal system, really and truly, what we're talking about.
But that is, we have all been saying that. So for that man to get up and say he don't know, I mean, I tell already, he's not a Tobagonian, you know. For him to get up and say he does not know what Tobago wants. Please, everybody on the ground knows that. Of course, there are always going to be a few people who say they want different things. But if we look at the consensus, those are the three big things that are part of the consensus.
We're talking legislature and a certain amount of independence with respect to controlling the monies that are able to be earned, spent, etc.
Exactly.
Okay, I think that's a good, clear understanding. I think Trinidad would appreciate that. You heard it here on 91.9, guys. I just want to make sure you're remember that. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. And that is very, very clear. So we're telling people, please keep calling in. Please keep calling in.
Remember,
Let's hear from you.
You could call us on the Tobago lines, even if you're in Trinidad. Call the Tobago lines at 639-0791, 639-0791, 660-8373, or 631-0219. So your phone calls are welcome. We're talking with Dr. Faith B. Israel here from the PDP, and we are talking a little bit about this exercise that is going to take place from Roxborough to Scarborough on next week, Friday
the 28th.
Right. All right. So details on that right here, people, as we continue. So go ahead, Dr. Faith.
Yes. So I've seen the line lighting up there.
All right,
so let's take the call.
Hello, morning.
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 Good morning.
To Dr. Faith, the gentleman there.
Yes, morning.
Morning.
Very good program as usual.
Thank you.
Yes, people need to unzip their mouth and stand up and speak out. The last time, I used 14 billion. When you look around, you don't see the infrastructure in Tobago at all.
Exactly.
And I came in the airport area, I was very appalled and ashamed. All your luggage coming out, I came up with a jet, so 2 planes was on the runway at one time. You can imagine the amount of people waiting for the luggage. And they just had this little short thing, and all the baggage coming and falling down and tumbling on top of one another, and they cannot get in. Why they don't spend the money and put proper infrastructure in the place? They want tourism to grow, and what they're doing. You understand? Exactly. So we have to get up and get out. I call the program here when you all were campaigning.
Oh, very good.
Every time I'm in Tobago, I call you all.
Very good.
So we have
Thank
to
you.
get out and reach out.
Thank you. Are you going to be here next week?
Keep the faith, Dr. Faith.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yes, and going back to that, for those who did not hear at the beginning, what I did was identified from the Comprehensive Economic Development Plan the things that they said they were going to do, and doing an upgrade and expanding the A&R Robinson has been in the plan since 2013, and it's been in the plan for as long as I know.
Well, I mean, since I was a child.
Exactly.
Hello, good morning, you're live.
Morning, is this the PSA program?
Good morning.
PSA hour, yes.
It is the PSA hour, but currently we have a PDP program going on right now.
On PSA time?
Coming from Tobago. We paid for the spots.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right.
All right, so remember, we continue the discussion today, guys. We're talking about the Tobago exercise from Roxborough to Scarborough. It is being driven by the PDP so that we can highlight the areas and the issues that need to be addressed in Tobago. Again, Dr. Faith B. Israel is here with us live in studio, giving a comprehensive look at some of the areas that need to be addressed and that the PDP and the people who have concern for Tobago matters say that, these are the areas that need to be addressed.
Exactly.
And have been ignored or have been sold as one thing and another thing has been happening kind of thing in terms of what she's been saying this morning.
But it's not even sold as something else. Absolutely nothing is happening. That's just it. Bottom line, absolutely nothing is happening. I mean, if you really ask any Tobagonian, what has been accomplished over the last 17 years after spending $40 billion, they would tell you we got the cultural complex, and I understand it didn't even really finish it. So we got the cultural complex, that didn't even finish it. We got the library. What else? I mean, really, think. What else? What else can you say?
Well, the multipurpose facilities.
Which multipurpose facility? Oh, you mean the community?
Yeah, the community.
Okay, here now.
Community centers.
The community centers, okay, like the one in Speyside that apparently they had something the other day. And listen to me, here now. And I don't know why you bring up them thing,
You ask a question and give you
here now, the one in Speyside, I understand that they had a meeting there, they had something there the other day. And a lady went up to go to the bathroom. She walked on the tile, next thing they're hearing crack, crack, crack. Next thing they're looking around, all of the tiles raising up, one by one.
Wow.
One by one. Now, this is a community center that they rushed to open just before, not this last election, the one before, so it is what, less than 5 years old. All of the tiles raising up. Apparently, the roof falling down. They actually got up and run out of the building because they were afraid. Those multipurpose centers, that's what you're talking about, antics?
Hello, morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
I know Mr. Duke would be listening to this program. So I want to know why the offices at the PSA Abercrombie Street and the offices at the San Fernando branch, why the phones are cut.
Okay, well, I guess he would have to answer that question. Thank you. Yes. So, Tobago, want you to call in. Antics, give them the number again.
Yes.
The number's
639-0791, 639-0791, or 660-8373, 660-8373, or 631-0219, 631-0219.
So, let me just go over again the things that they said in 2013 they would have done. Or here's the line again. So, Antex.
Let's use that. Good morning.
Yeah, I call him back. Yeah, Dr. Fader, the gentleman. I came up here recently, 2 weeks ago, and I was by my mom. She have a small water tank. She road at the residence, right? Yeah, so 4 days, 5 days, no water went. So, obviously the tank water will go.
Right.
I keep calling water. I don't know where the position of the water in Tobago. No water, the pipe tap for 4 to 5 days. And when you call them, it's one sort of foolishness and run around.
Wow.
The woman asked me what number you called before, but they put you on. I get so vexed.
Wow.
Infrastructure, they're running tourism, nothing in place, nothing working, and like people that don't say nothing. Everybody's just silent.
Everybody is silent. Exactly.
And that had to change. That culture had to change if you want to get somewhere.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So you gotta fix that.
All right.
And that's one of those areas where, they say WASA is a state company. WASA is a national thing. But one of the things as it relates to WASA is that whenever there is a state agency doing anything in Tobago, there needs to be an MOU between the Tobago House of Assembly and that agency so that there's a clear understanding that what Tobago needs, Tobago gets. So if that is an issue with WASA in Tobago, then the THA needs to be at the top of that discussion with WASA saying, hey, I know that you all are a national thing, but you're providing a service in Tobago and this is what we need here.
I want to make a note of that. I want to raise something about our thing in my program tomorrow. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
They're very interesting program, and what I like is how you're quoting figures here, because I listen to the kind of billions of dollars you're talking about there spent for the past couple of years. And when I go to Tobago, you're not really seeing the infrastructure, because Tobago main income is not tourism.
Well, it should be tourism. They want it to be tourism, but as you can see, we're not really making any money from tourism.
And that's why I'm thinking about, I was Tobago about that some week ago, and I not really seen anything
for the kind of figures you quoting there, that is not no small money we talking about there. And then where's the population at Tobago too for the kind of billions we talking about there?
And you're not seeing anything for it, exactly.
The people not progressing the way. So I really don't understand what's really going on here. So as you're saying, there is really friends and family, because for a population for that kind of billions, and then I listen to the kind of the things that you talking that they had proposed to do that they did not do.
They did not do, exactly.
The thing about it is, I sit down, I listen to all these programs, and then you know what's happening, boy? What we could do as a people to hold them accountable, because for the kind of money we spend, and then we ending up in all these debts that they hear, and that they're putting pressure back onto the population.
Exactly.
What we could do to deal with it, because this is a serious thing, and then I children.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call it run out of time.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thanks.
All right, you have just about 90 seconds left.
Yes, and you know, tomorrow I think I would come specifically with the budget for tomorrow. You know, the budget that was presented.
The presentation that was made.
Not just the presentation, because the presentation was a whole lot of fancy talk that can see nothing. I go in with the actual number,
right.
the spreadsheets that tell you they want $1 million for this, $1 million for that, and
right.
that. We'll go through that tomorrow, so that you actually see what they're asking for money for. But here now, come out, gentlemen. If you can make it to Tobago on the 28th, come. Those of you on the island who will be here on the 28th of July, please definitely come out. We will be starting at Roxrow, Sid Gray Stadium, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Sid Gray Stadium. That is July 28th. That's next week Friday. Not Friday coming, the Friday after. Come out and stand with us. Come out and walk with us. Come out and exercise with us as we go from Roxrow all the way to top. Because we need to show them that we are sick and tired of this, and we are not going to just sit down and let them take advantage of us anymore. We're tired.
That's it. So people look out for that. Remember, it's here, and it is going to be happening next Friday. Not tomorrow, next Friday. All right, it's Throwback Thursday here on Street 919 FM in Tobago. Got to remind you.
The Street919FM.com.
Crazy Friends, in collaboration with Jalove Entertainment and the Swag Crew presents Juve on the Sea on board the Coral Vision, Sunday, July 30th. Boarding 3 a.m., sailing 4 a.m. till 7. Coolers on board, light breakfast, entertainment, giveaways, and much more. Music by your DJ, Custodian International, Poison Sounds, Tech Sound, Culture Blend, and Memphis International. Photography by I Like It, Chocolate Without Milk, Riders, and Pix Boss. Packages include jerseys, cups, paint, handband, shower cap, and breakfast. For further information, visit our Facebook page, Juve on the Sea, the ultimate Juve cooler cruise. Endorsed by Big Light, Sankalanga, Culture Blend, Arte Zone, Continue Wine Family, Sell-Off Promotions Team, Jalove Entertainments.
This one you cannot miss. Gary John Coaching School, VIP Entertainment, along with New Image Entertainment, gives you the Cooler Cruise grown and thick on board the Coral Vision, 30th July 2017. We're boarding at 2 p.m. because we're sailing at 3 p.m.
This is a journey into sound.
Sensational Sam, Digital Dice, Kabuki, and DJ Derek. Early bird tickets go for $180. When that's over, it's $200. Shots will be an empty giveaway aboard the cruise. Call Marlon 344-0519. Call Derek 488-6011. It's grown and thick. This one you cannot miss.
LG Promotions presents your GT Part 2, the all-white yacht affair. Emancipation Day, Tuesday, 1st of August, on board the Embassy Yacht. Boarding at Blackjack Marina in Chaguaramas at 4 p.m., sailing at 5. Tickets are just $180. Ladies, come dressed sexy in all white. Fellas, come out in your numbers, because remember, your GT in your party.
Oh my God.
Music by Dirty Harry and Memphis International. DJ Bruce Wayne, DJ Mervin, and Miles. Bring your coolers and come. No oversized coolers allowed. Free shots on entry. For ticket info, call 322-1580 or 399-5959. Or contact the Street 919 FM office at 56A Marval Road, Newtown. Your GT Part 2, the all-white yacht affair.
Dynamic Jade presents Summer Fusion Cooler Cruise, Saturday 22nd July. On board the luxurious Embassy Yacht, boarding 7 p.m., sailing 8 p.m. at Blackjack Marine Shagaramas. Music by DJ Mervin and Kabuki. Admission $200. No oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. For tickets, call 393-0447, 365-1295, or 321-3853. Dynamic Jade, Summer Fusion Cooler Cruise.
It's finally here. The all-new state-of-the-art party boat, the Sea Champion. It's now sailing the beautiful waters of South Trinidad. The boat is one of a kind, spacious, classy, and consists of 2 decks, equipped with a fully stocked bar, state-of-the-art sound system with your favorite DJs. Have you ever been to No Man's Island on the Southern Peninsula? Well, now is your opportunity to experience this. Remember, it's exclusive. Only the Sea Champion can take you there. The Sea Champion can take you there. So, people of South Trinidad, it's time to party with class on board the all-new Sea Champion. Call now to inquire about our fantastic island package, ideally suited for party promoters, churches, and other organizations. So call us now on 361-0560 or 683-9772 or 281-4723. We are waiting. The Sea Champion, dare to be different.
Looking to save big? Then shop at Super Quality Supermarkets. Conveniently located at 3 locations: 47 Tissue Drive, Trin City Industrial Estate, 98E Endeavor Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Car Park, Couva. It's massive daily discounts on fresh vegetables, grocery items, liquor, household items, fresh meats, frozen goods, toys, and so much more. Make it a one-stop shop. Super Quality has wide aisles, secure car park, speedy checkouts, friendly staff, free massage chairs, and on weekends, free coffee, making your shopping a Super Quality experience. So bring the entire family and come enjoy the Super Quality experience. There's always something extra in that trolley at Super Quality. So shop now and save big.
For more information, call Chaguanas and Trin City at 223-9715 and Hoover at 636-2712.
Super Quality.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Now definitely closing on August 1st. The biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts, and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nano School Fee, Papu's Gyro, and many more. It's the best time to shop at Farm India Expo. Now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st. Entry is absolutely free.
Real.
I want the truth.
Straight.
You can't handle the truth.
And fair.
I seek righteousness.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. on July 20th. 2017. I'm Jason Shields with your news headlines on the Street 919 FM. Prison Office Association sought to address the 2015 jailbreak. Parent company of Flow offers VSEP to workers. The Minister of Works tours central constituencies today. And in news of the region, a teacher in Jamaica is charged with indecent assault. Those stories and more right here on the Street 919 FM in 1 hour's time. I'm Jason Shields. Do have a good morning.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
World has been in chaos. Every day, people suffer from different problems. Countless families are being destroyed by addictions. Sicknesses are oppressing people's lives. Financial difficulties.
You're my creator. Lord, you know my type.
World has been in chaos. Every day, people suffer from different problems. Countless families are being destroyed by addictions. Sicknesses are oppressing people's lives. Financial difficulties are suffocating the economy, and problems seem to have no solution. People are looking desperately for a way out without finding it. Today, everything can change. Don't give up your life. You are now tuning into the Finding Answers program.
Good morning, all the listeners of 92.9 FM. Good morning. We are here once again to help you to find a solution, to find a way out that you have been looking for so long. And sometimes it seems like you never want to find it. But as the program says, the name of the program is Finding Answers. And you can always find answers once you apply your faith in the words of God. And what's the answer that you need by now? What is the answer that you need by now? During this program, you are going to hear stories of people who found answers to their problems. People who went through a hard time in life, but they overcame by faith. They put their faith upon God's words, and they were able to overcome. Once you believe, my friend, you are going to be able to see God's blessings upon your life. And I'm not speaking about religiousness. I'm not speaking about being a member of a religion or a denomination. I'm speaking about seeing the materialization of God's power in your life through the results, through the answers that you need in your life. And these answers will come to pass in life once you materialize your faith. So we are going to listen to a nice song, and right after you're going to come back talking about how you can find answers to your problem. We are going to talk about how you can find answers to your problem. Let us listen to this beautiful song, and we are going to be back with you right after.
For a blessing over me, yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep it flowing, flowing, flowing. Just keep it flowing, flowing, flowing. Listen out a blessing and not think I hold it back. What is for me? Oh yes, it will be. Me not gonna make things still my joy, still my joy, still my joy. A blessing for you and a blessing for me. Listen out a blessing and not think I hold it back. Is for me, oh yes it will be. We now gonna make them steal my joy, steal my joy, steal my joy. A blessing for you and a blessing for me. Cause he promised to provide everything my heart desires, as long as my delight is in the Lord. So I'll bless his holy name, cause his promises remain forever and ever. Don't make nobody trick you. Over here like a fountain. Don't make nobody trick you, no. Hands up to the sky, as the Father pours in out a blessing and not think I hold it back. What is for me? Oh yes it will be. Me now gonna make it steal my joy, steal my joy, steal my joy. A blessing for you and a blessing for me. Blessing not a blessing and not think I hold it back. What is for me? It will be. Me now gonna make them steal my joy, steal my joy, steal my joy. A blessing for you and a blessing for me. Everywhere I look is blessing, favor all over me. All because I put my Jesus in front of everything. Drink it up, drink it up. From the river of living water. Drink it up, drink it up. Now go thirst again. No, this will never blessing. Blessing after blessing. Blessing after blessing. After blessing. Blessing after blessing. Only the anointing. Blessing after blessing. Flowing from my head down to blessing after blessing. Feel the Spirit move. Blessing after blessing. It's the blessing of the Lord. Blessing after blessing. I'm not saying you're holding back. What is for me? Oh yes, it's with me. I mean, I go back there. Still my joy. Still my joy. Still my joy. A blessing for you and a blessing for me. Blessing after blessing. I'm not saying you're holding back. What is for me? Oh yes, it will be. I mean, I go back there. Still my joy. Still my joy. Still my joy. A blessing for you and a blessing for me.
Well, we come back with you all. And we told you that you would talk about how to find answers to your problem. First step for you to find answers to your problem is do not consider what is hard for you hard for God. But maybe you say, of course, God can do everything. But if you believe God can do everything, why many times you refuse to come to God's house to find answer to this situation? Why many times when we tell you that your life will change, doesn't matter the situation you're going to do, you're going to be able to overcome it, that if you use your faith, this situation is going to change, but you say, how come? But I have this problem for a long time. Perhaps you have incurable disease. You say, how come I go in this church, I can be healed from this if there's no cure for it? How come I'm gonna be able to stop taking tablets to sleep if I have sleepless nights for a long time and I tried everything and I couldn't get rid of it? How come? How it is possible? How it's possible to my son to stop using drugs and following bad companies? How I can overcome the situation in my marriage where my husband or the wife is unfaithful to me? How I can, stop suffering the situation that every relationship I start, it doesn't work, it doesn't last? How can I stop it? Look what the Bible says. The book of Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 26. Then the word of God, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah saying, behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Pay attention. The word of the Lord came to Jeremiah saying, behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? Look at the question God have made to the prophet in the past. The word of God came to the prophet, and God told the prophet, behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too